What's that saying up there, Dave?
Hang on, Ryan wants me to send it in. Right, I've guessed.
We don't want him in yet, though, do we?
No, just need to send him the link. We put him on the studio.
Looking for a new home, car, or pay
Right. Ready? We are live. Hello, welcome to DRC Racing. We are live.
Just click that there.
We are live here.
We are live. Great to see you guys again. We had a good opening show the last Friday. I enjoyed it very much. Dave, did you?
Yes, it was very good. Very exciting. We had 5 winners out of 7 races, which was excellent for our first broadcast shows.
And we had lots of comments flying in, and it was great to see your vote of confidence towards us, answering your questions as best we could. We've got an 8 race card tonight, I believe.
Yeah, 8 races.
Yeah, just there's a few gettable races, I think, tonight, and there's a few ones what you could probably put a pin in, like any race card. But it's just great to. I really enjoyed it last week, and I'm looking forward to tonight. It's great to be here. What have you been up to, Dave, in the week?
Oh, I've been busy sorting out a few little technical issues with the studio. We're going to try and get a better stream working this evening, and we've done some jobs on the computer, which is going to speed things up a bit, and we hope you will enjoy it. We kick off today at 4:30 at Wolverhampton, and it's 4:20 at the moment, and we've got a couple of non-runners to give you.
Far away with that.
Yeah, the non-runners tonight: Dodgy Bob in the 7 o'clock, and My Joker in the 7:30. We kick off today with an apprentice handicap. Not many runners, Charles, but it'll be very tactical this race. I would have thought.
Yeah, no, it's a 4-runner field. Could be muddling, obviously, with only 4 runners, but I mean, I just want to mention a jockey in the race because he's. I highly rate him. I think he's just lost his claim in Thor Hammer Hansen. He's I think he's a jockey. I know he's just lost his claim, but I hope, he really does kick on for the summer because he's a good apprentice. But I think, now he's turned pro. Obviously, he's in the apprentice race because he's still got his license, all that carry on. But he doesn't claim now in professional races, and I hope he has a good year with Richard Allen. I really do. He's a really nice guy, and he's he's a really nice guy, and I hope he just doesn't get lost, as they sometimes do. I'm sure he won't with being stabled at Richard Hannon's, but I'm hoping he will win the first race, and I do fancy it, but I'm definitely want him to do well.
Yeah, great pilot, Thor. His dad trains in Germany, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's ridden a few winners, I think, in Germany.
Yeah, Thor's a great pilot, which Richard Hannon, as Charles says. I really strongly think that he will win the first race. He rides this Angel on High for Harry Dunlop.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, Maidan kicked off earlier today, the first of the carnival races. I've seen Charlie Appleby had 1 winner, Saeed had 1 winner, so Godolphin doing what they do over there, winning the races, and it's great to see. Great to see them sort of, that kicking off, seeing all the pieces of the puzzles clicking together for the World Cup night. So It's fantastic. to
Yeah,
see
the carnival will soon be with us. It'll be great when it picks up, when they start getting the good horses out.
Yeah.
It may done.
Yeah, 100%. No, it's good. He's a great ambassador for the sport. Sheikh Mohammed puts
Fantastic
loads of money
ambassador.
into it, and
Yeah.
it's great to see that come in. Alice Haynes' horse, the British Raider, finishing third there today. Great for her. I think only second ever run in Dubai and finishing third. So well done to Alice and the team.
Yeah, that was a great run. Absolutely fantastic. That was. Mr. Professor.
Yeah, Mr. Fair. Yeah.
Mr. Professor.
Amico Racing, Ross Ryan was another great talent of a jockey, young talent, and he's second win in the Derby, and he had a really good year, didn't he?
Yeah, great lad.
Just got B in the Group 1 on Champions Day. I bet that was a bit gutting, but he's a really good pilot, and obviously first jockey for Ammo Racing.
Anyway,
So,
the horses are coming in the paddock for the first race, Charles. I know it's only a 4-runner event, but maybe tactical. Have you had any? Have you looked at who might make the running?
Well, I'd say Nicky Henderson's looks like it will definitely go on. Has done on its previous starts, but obviously I tipped up Chiperon the last day, and she did win, or he won, and I was looking for it, to be honest, Dave, and we're big Four fans, but not just the jockey, but Angel Heights. I mean, it's got a bit of a swing in the weights with Chiperon in its favour, so I think Henderson's will probably go on. Chiperon probably, she sat second on it the last day, and I think she'll keep that simple. And Thor will probably just sit behind him with Shannon's. But yeah, I mean, I like Angel Heights. I mean, a lot of money have come for Chiperon. Ella gets on with it well, and you can. He is honest, and obviously the Alan King horse hasn't won for a while, for a long time, but still doesn't put me off. I think it's a very winnable race for it. So yeah, I'd be probably I tipped. I shouldn't really have lost the faith because I tipped up last week, but for me, I'm going to have to desert it, I'm afraid, guys. I'm going to have to go with Angel of Height. I just think Paul will let Nicky's off and Ella they're off in front and sit behind him, and hopefully it's not too tactical, but I assume it is.
They're nibbling at Angel of Heights, just coming to centre for now. Harry Dunlop, trains here in Lambourne, great guy. Thor Hammer Hansen, like we said, me and Charles totally think he's absolutely great jockey. And because it might be a tactical race, we're sure that Thor will have things covered up very well. And I can't go any further than Angel on High, to be honest, Charles. I know he's got the beating of Chiperon in the past.
Mm-hmm.
When Chiperon finished, did he finish third?
Yeah,
behind Angel on High? When Angel on High finished second, was it?
Yeah, that was at Wolverhampton there, wasn't it? It was a couple of starts back, I think.
Yeah, I know. It was back on the 8th of September, but that was Marcus's horse won the race. Marcus Trigonins, Angel Holly comes second, ridden by Luke Morris that day. And Eddie was on Chiperon. And funny enough, Chiperon was favourite that day. But
yeah. I mean, the Hendo horse it's only had one win, and that was a long time ago with Odgevarian. So I mean, I'm not too keen on that. one, you know, the Shannon horse has won off a mark of 78, and it is off 78 today, and it has won at Wolves, you know, but that wasn't till 5th of December 2020. So, you know, you could half make a case for Shannon's. I wouldn't say you can't, but I do think it's a bit of a match bet between the two.
Yes,
the market suggests it's a tighter affair than we think, but you know, 11-2, 11-0, they're coming for Chaperon, and I can see why. But you know, he looks fabulously turned out again. To be honest, you know, he only ran last week, you know, a week to the day actually. So, you know, and obviously she gets on great with the horse, but you know, we're tipping up. We're taking on the favourite anyway. We both are. So.
Well, they're you know, like we've got Angel on High, 5-year-old, and Chaperon. We like Angel on High, but like you said, I think Cohen would probably be the danger, like you, Charles. I don't think we've basically gone any further than Angel on High, have we?
Yeah.
I do apologise. Just sending a few.
Get the email set up.
Yeah, links. The links are, you know, we see what.
Yeah, well, any feedback? Let us know what you're tipping up here.
Yeah,
be interesting to have.
If you've got any
comments, please.
If you've got any messages you'd like us to broadcast, you know, we'd love to hear from you. You just need to send us a message in the chat next to the YouTube. So we're hoping that Thor can get us onto a winner in the first race in this apprentice handicap, the class 4. We're just going in the starting stalls now.
Yeah, so we see the race working out as Hendo's to go on and keep it simple, isn't it?
This is Mr. Spencer's horse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Progressive.
I think
it looks quite.
I think he had it with Roger Varian. He's the same owner, just went jumping, didn't it? So,
look how misty it is.
Yeah, we're gonna struggle in running. Any in-running punters out there? Just give us a tip in.
Yeah, just let us know what you
exchanges straight next. We ain't got the exchanges up, but it's definitely a tricky event. I mean, they can't get between the two of them. But Angel, good luck to 4.
Well, yeah, they're under starters also now, and they're off.
Yeah. Well, Nick Endos hasn't gone on.
No, she's
4's gone on a bit.
Yeah.
4's decided to go on here.
Ellie's much in strides. They're not.
I thought Endos would definitely go on, but he's obviously thought no pace, so he's obviously thought I'm just going to take the bull by the horns. It's 4. It made tremendous. Actually,
it made the running last time, didn't it? Look, just flashing his tail like it did last time.
Yeah. It looks a very misty, cold night.
Yeah, it looks horrible.
I think by the end of the night we'll won't be able to see him come up the straight. Probably not, unless it clears. They're just going very nice fractions, aren't they? You know.
Yeah, they're going very steady.
Nice dictating them. But again, Chaperon is near enough like last week. She's just sitting 2 off the fence, letting him get in a lovely rhythm. Going a bit quicker now down the back, as you'd expect. Might tee it up for ones behind, but I'm not sure. Hopefully they don't get racing too far out. We're going just racing a bit. For me, they're just racing a bit, a tad down the back, you know. No. We're going 12 of films fast enough for me. You're gonna get racing a long way out.
They
Here.
are racing a long way out.
Gonna go. It's gonna definitely favour the Hendo horse. This. We've got racing a long way out.
I hope
I don't think we've tipped the winner here.
No, I don't think so, Chelsea.
I
Maybe
think the Hendo horse will go on and win. Yeah,
outside of the lot.
Yeah, they teed it up for the
Nicky
Hendo horse.
yeah.
Yeah, they teed it up a bit. Sorry, guys, we didn't get one up there.
Nope.
But it looked a muddly race.
One up for the bookies.
Yeah, one up for the bookies. That was an intelligent ride. He didn't make all. And
Oh, the Stammers, yeah. Great ride.
That's his only second ever win. Can you believe it on the flat? So.
Oh, we just had a message from Ryan. He says he had the winner of that race.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, we haven't seen Ryan. He's not on. We can't bring him in at the moment. I don't know what's the matter.
Yeah, sorry guys, that one probably something amiss probably maybe with fours. Ran a bit bad to be true. Chipron's ran another great race, you know, what a horse, second again. Won and been second here in the space of 7 days. But Hendo horse back to winning ways. Took him a while to get that win. Obviously, you know, tried over jumps and
yeah,
they just probably went a little bit quick down the back and it teed it up for him. But you know, I think Thor's just obviously something's probably gone amiss with it.
Yeah, it looks like he's eased it up a bit, doesn't it, in the background somewhere?
Gone amiss.
Maybe
Next day. So we're not off to a flying start like last week, but please stay with us. It's only the first. We've got a few, 7 more to attack.
Yeah, well, onwards and upwards, Charles. Looks well, mind, doesn't it? Nicky Henderson's and there, looking, just coming back into the winner's enclosure.
Yeah, that's race 1 done. So we're on the next race. Got my notes. The 5. Doesn't look great out there, does it? In the Wolverhampton.
Well, I don't know where Ryan's gone. I think he was here a moment ago, Charles, but he seems to have disappeared.
Yeah, we're going to try and link Ryan up for a paddock pick in the next race. I think.
Let's see if we can send him a link into the studio. Yes, there we go. Right,
so we've got the next race 5 o'clock, isn't it? Class 6.
Yeah, class
1
6. Yeah.
1 mile.
This is a selling race, a second race, Charles. It's the 5 o'clock.
Center stakes, yeah.
So basically, I think
again a tough little race to go through, but you know we have to go through it as best as we can.
Very unusual for James Ferguson to put one in the cellar, Charles.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah.
You know,
I've looked at this and I tried to.
He's never won a race.
Tried to fathom that out. You know,
yeah.
I think that's
good fella, Spence, the owner here.
Yeah, is he there?
I doubt he'd be there, but great support of the game. He's kept this horse. From Rogers all the way. Tried to jump in and now back on the flat. It's good.
Yeah, by Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
Yeah, 56,000. August 20.
Good second to Frankel he was in the day, wasn't he? At
Yes,
in
he was.
Wolverhampton, in a Newmarket maiden in the blistering rain, I believe. Went on to great things for John Gosden and William Buick, who was on the board at Maidan tonight. Was William keeping that great run going from the
yeah.
previous year? What a team they are, the Appleby
Great team.
and Buick. Probably ones to get you out of trouble any day of the week. They are. Obviously, only once a week now because it's Dubai and rides once a week.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
So, have you looked at this second race, Charles?
Yeah, no, I've got a good interest in the second race. I mean, Mick Appleby, you can't speak highly enough of him. I mean, great trainer, all-weather trainer. Oh, a great trainer, just not on the all-weather. But just this horse he runs. 1-3 starts back at Redcar off 63. His only win in the UK.
Yeah.
That was his only win because he come from Ireland. So that was on the turf, obviously, Redcar. Ran 4th at Wolves back in 4th of September 2021. But Tom has ridden him the last twice. Not saying Tom had to choose of James Ferguson's or anything like that. I'm not suggesting that at all. But Tom Marquand, I mean, fantastic jockey. Rode him twice. The money has come a bit for the horse today. You know, a bit nibbles. He knows the horse like the back of his hand. I mean, if anyone could get it to win, you know, will be him. I mean, he's tried twice on the all-weather. You know, he's been tried at Lingfield and sorry, not Lingfield. He was tried at Chelmsford and Newcastle. He has ran 4th of 9 at Wolves. So he has been round here before. So, you know, he's only £1 up today for his win. You know, he won at Redcar off 63. He's off 64 today. I don't know. I do quite like. I'll just go through them all anyway, and never said nothing. Just for you viewers, one last time at Wolves, a mark of 64. He's only up £2 tonight, right? Never say nothing, but he's definitely got a massive swing in the weights. He across the Nile has a massive swing with this horse. So I can't see Never Say Nothing beating across the Nile. Not on the weights from their last previous runs, right? If you go through the form. So I definitely believe Never Said Nothing can't beat across the Nile tonight. So for me, I can't see that win. And then we move on to less sorts. Ran 4-3 starts back at Wolves. Has one off 64. It's off 63 tonight. If you want to read anything into that, that was on the grass. Distinction, is it?
Yeah, Distinction.
Yeah. I mean, he won off a mark of 62 on the grass. Up £1 for his third here last time. So they treat him okay. He's put him up £1 for his third. With this, only had the £7 apprentice on. So, Mythical Madness. Now, this is a horse Charlie Appleby actually trained, right, years ago. You know, he was one time he was rated 101. But now, unfortunately, time gets everyone, and he's a lot older now. He's a 9. I think he's a 9-year-old.
Yeah,
now.
he's a 9-year-old. Yes.
So, but he was rated 101.
No, he's 11-year-old.
11-year-old. Sorry,
11-year-old.
11-year-old. Was rated 101. He ran a gallant 4th last time.
Mhm.
But probably, you could definitely. I just wouldn't be backing the old boy. But he was the highest rated horse.
Yeah,
he's
rated 101, of course.
101. So none of these were ever been rated 101. So I'd love to see him run well for the old timers. And then, the last horse has not won since June 2020. June 20th, 2020. Rated 60. Right action, that is. And that's a 9-year-old. So I don't think I'll be choosing them too, I'm afraid. But it's interesting. Never the Nile. Sorry, not never said nothing. Sorry, I can't see it being across the Nile tonight.
I like Vocations in the race, which is Mick Appleby's. I think Mick can basically improve horses. He gets the horses but nice and sweet, and I think this is a typical race. A fair bit of money for this horse. Hasn't run since the beginning of December.
Yeah.
And I also like Karen Tutty's horse, Elixsoft, who runs well fresh, and he hasn't run since the beginning of December also, and that could definitely run back to its old self. Like she's an old favourite of Gemma Tutty's.
Yeah.
So I like Vocations myself.
Vocations, you're going for Vocations.
I like Vocations.
I mean, it's so amazing that I mean, Mick Appleby knows what he's doing, but I don't know. Group 1 winning trainer is James Ferguson. Got to plug that. I think I'm going to go with Holly. Holly to beat Tom.
Oh, across the night. You like
Holly to beat Tom for me. Hope they don't fight on the way home. But yeah, no, I just think it's well treated. I think I think they treated it all right. For the second there.
Yeah.
Only put up £1. So the handicap looks like for that second, they just give it every chance. For me.
Oh, we've had a few messages here. We just didn't have them up.
Let's go through the messages.
Well, we've got a few messages. It says one here from Scott. He says, "Hi lads, you good?"
Yeah, thanks for the message, Scott. Yeah, we're good. Great to have you on board tonight. Please send in any of your suggestions for the night. That'd be great.
And he says, "Oh, Sarah Metcalf, Trooper. Hi guys," she says.
Sarah Metcalf.
Yeah, Trooper. She's
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
How are you, Sarah?
Good to see you on board.
We've got another one here from Sarah again. No, we've got a message here from Scott. He says there's a horse in the 6 o'clock that's been backed from 14s into 50s. 14s from 50s.
From 50s?
From 50s. I'm not sure what horse that is.
What's that one, Scott? Please tell us. Must be the Alice Haynes horse, is it?
It must be the Alice Haynes horse. And
like I said, Alice having a third tonight.
He says Scott says It's Thor's horse.
Yeah, Thor's,
So it's
yeah.
So it's the Alice Hayes
Well,
horse,
we've
yeah.
said Alice is well capable.
Yeah.
She's well capable. She had third tonight on her second run at Maidan,
Yeah.
and obviously she had that strong power, is it, in the week?
Oh yeah.
Went
Strong
running
power.
18
Yeah.
pound out the handicap, and then backed up that win again on Wednesday it was. So yeah, she's a well capable trainer based in Newmarket. Yeah, Alice. Well, I mean, had the one run. I mean, I sort of half didn't discard it, but you know, it finished eighth for 13. Went forward that day. You know, press leaders, etc. Yeah, Scott. I don't. You know, for me, in the 6 o'clock. I mean, I don't like to go out of turn, but if you're, you know, I think Bowie's would put. I'm a big Bowie fan, as I always plug him on this channel. Great connections with him, and I think the way he trains, I think I quite like Charles Street and that. But yeah, for the each way money, you know.
And we've got another message here for Finley. He says, he said he can't wait to join you at 6. And live from Newmarket, we have Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Hello,
we
Ryan.
lads?
Yeah, how are you? How's Newmarket?
Well,
Oh, you're at Wolverhampton. Ryan's at Wolverhampton, guys. Sorry
He's
about
going to
that.
do our paddock pick.
Yeah, he's gonna let us
so we
know.
did get on in the first. I had the winner in the first, lad. 6-1.
Yeah, I know. We couldn't find the link actually. Ryan, we do apologise about
Yeah,
that.
we didn't tip the winner. We tipped fours. It wasn't. It didn't run good. There's probably something wrong with it. But what was your thoughts on this race?
This race, lads, it's a terrible race. You know that. We're at the lowest grade. We're at the lowest grade now, lads. We're in the selling company, aren't we? It's
Yeah.
It's got to be between the top two, the Dave Locklane horse and the Ferguson horse again. There's not much between them, is there?
What about Mick Appleby's?
I can't have Mick Appleby's, I'm afraid to say, in my opinion.
What do they look like in the paddock?
No, like I say, it's between the two. The one the Locklane horse and the Ferguson horse.
And I gave Mythical Madness, rated 101 back in the day, for Charlie Appleby.
Yeah,
How does the old boy look?
He looks well, yeah. 11-year-old going around, galloping around Wolverhampton on a Friday night.
Yeah, he
11-year-old.
The last day.
Yes. How does Vocacious look? Right?
Yeah, looks well, Dave. Yeah, looks well. Got the blinkers on, full cut blinkers, platted up, mane and tail would be the best turned out, I have to say. Obviously been a tricky customer by the looks of it, hasn't it?
Yes, I mean it started its life off in Ireland, didn't it? Vocacious.
Yep, sure did. Can I can I spin my camera around on this?
No.
Here we go. And here we go. Yeah, I can. And then you can have a look at them, really.
Okay.
How's that looking, lads?
No, good. Sorry.
You see?
Yeah, we see the pictures. Yes.
There's the old boy, Mythical Madness.
Mythical Madness. Great old thing.
Great
old lad.
One for the old boys.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't, to be honest, Ryan, I can't. On the weights today, the Cross and Nile has a massive advantage on the weights with never said nothing. So for me, you could never go Napo in a race like this, like say lowest grade race. But I think Jane Ferguson, obviously I've mentioned it before, Group 1 winning trainer, kept this horse. You obviously think there's a win in it. So for me, Holly Dore will get it home.
Sometimes though, you got to remember these young trainers. They need an old horse like this in the yard, sort of thing. You know, they got. It might be a lead horse for that Group 1 winner. You don't know. He might just be running it. You know, just to keep the old horse happy, sort of thing. You know, you got to take all them.
She's only 4.
Yeah, take it. But you got to take all them things into consideration, haven't you? You know.
Probably in the February sale, maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked. But,
Yeah.
I just
I'd be with
Charles,
you. I'll have to.
Charles is
I have
tipping
to
it. I'm tipping it.
I'll have to be with you. The live here at Wolverhampton, best turned out Mick Appleby's, but I'm with the James Ferguson.
You're with James Ferguson as well.
Yeah, but the best turned out does go to the Mick Appleby horse.
Oh, you have the best in there.
Mick Appleby will be the best turned out for mine.
Oh, Mark's horse looked very well.
It does look well, yeah. It's got a great shine on the coat.
There's not much money coming for any of them, really, is there?
No, like you say, you're in the low grade. There's nothing looks like it's been set up for a touch or anything like that.
No, nothing looks set up.
Yeah, all steady in the market.
Across the Nile is drifted.
Just Mick Appleby's. He has, like I've said before, Top Mark 1 has ridden this the last twice, and you know, I'm not saying you have to pick up everything in the race, but you know, he does know the horse.
Scott has said that he likes Gemma Tutty's, Karen Tutty's Alexoft, and I wouldn't put you off, Scott. I think always runs well when it's fresh, and I think they've sweetened it up. It won the after a break last time when it walked right, and then lost his way again. But they give him a bit of a break now, and I think he could run well with Alexoft.
Well, Ryan, we'll catch up for you.
We'll catch you for the next one. Yeah. Well,
yeah. Cheers. Ryan.
Yeah. Good luck anyway, Ryan.
Yeah, and to you too, boys. Good luck.
Bye.
It's great to hear from Ryan.
Yeah, great to hear. I thought he was in Newmarket.
He's made his way. I think he was humming and hawing about going, but he's made the trip for us anyway. So
yeah, great.
That was good of him.
Yeah,
because like you say, we're in the studio. It's hard to you know, need every help you can get in the game, and thankfully made the journey up to Wolves. I bet it's cold up there.
It probably is. I'd
rather be here than there, I'll tell you.
Bob Cooper said he picked up a piece of ice earlier, and it was about an inch.
Any emails or anything coming in?
We've had no messages. If you've got any more messages, we didn't have the live chat up earlier, but we do apologise for that. But if you've got any messages,
This is the Cape Verde's on now, and in Dubai, a lot of horses, good horses, have won this. So he looks very keen. I know my dad's backed one here, and it's really, really keen. So they're not going very quick. They're all taking a tug. Look, Frankie, best hands in the game, probably. Hopefully it wins for my dad.
Is that
soft whisper?
He likes soft whisper.
Yeah, he's backed in. So good luck. The pin.
He's looking behind. He's looking to get in.
I think he's just going to wheel out, but he did pull out early. They're on the grass. Good race. Group 2. Group 2, yeah. Feature race of the night in Meydan. Hopefully it wins for the pin and Saeed bin Sarur, the boys in blue. I don't think it does. I think it's pulled too hard. I think the winner's in front. Yeah, the double's down.
Picked up as it.
No good. Oh, something's come from the clouds here.
Yeah. Nailed him.
Oh.
One well that didn't it?
Bloody hell. What was that? That's unbelievable. Jesus.
Who wrote down
The Sense of Bay. Olivier Pellier going over.
Well done, Olivier.
There you go.
Yes.
Well, pins doubles down.
Scott says, where did Dylan Joe come? Where did Dylan Joe come? Where did Dylan Joe come?
Dylan Joe.
Yeah.
What race?
I don't know. Would
Ask Scott to what race?
Scott, what race is that then?
We're down at the start for Wolverhampton. The 5 o'clock. Bit of money for across the Nile.
There was a lot of money for Flagacious this morning, and I think that may take some beating today, Chance. I think,
You're tipping up
Flagacious. Ryan's on across.
Well, I'm going for the Fav. Sorry, guys. I mean, I'm not normally a Fav backer. I like a bit of a price, but it's one of them. It's a very low grade race. You have to go horses in form. Hopefully, we can get you a winner between the two of us. Yeah, Scott, if you can tell us what race it was.
Right.
He said up on the computers.
He says that. Scott says that race there at Maidan. He said the last race.
Oh, Maidan. Okay.
Oh. So
yeah, we'll have to wait for the results.
Yeah, we're not sure, Scott. We didn't see what was placed. And Scott says Shannon's horse. Dallin, you mean in the first race, Coleman? Coleman was third in the first race.
Presenting. Oh,
Scott.
Okay. I have you, Scott. I think I'm on the right track with it. I'm not sure.
Was that the Dallin Joe? He said
I'm not with you, Scott. Yeah.
No, it's not. It wasn't in that last race.
Oh, Coleman is it? Maybe he's on.
Yeah, Coleman. I think.
I don't know.
I think you mean.
He said Maidan, did he?
Yeah, I thought he said Maidan. He said, "Where did Dallin Joe come?"
Dallin Joe.
That race there in Maidan.
Oh yeah, Dallin Joe, Mick Shannon's.
Mick Shannon's.
Oh yeah, I had a runner. To be honest, I wasn't really watching it in depth there. I was more watching where Frankie was because my dad backed that in the double and he had an earlier on winner.
They're just going in the starting stores and they'll soon be off for the 5 o'clock. And hope you have a picked a selection and we hope you get a winner. Oh, something's gone down, Charles.
Oh,
number 3.
Sam Hitchcock had it.
What was that? That was
No Way in Racing.
That was Mark's horse. Went down in the gates.
Okay, so Holly's got a pitch up front.
Yeah, Holly's gone up. Okay, just
keeping it simple on these bad horses. Philip Prince King on the second favourite. Well, not second favourite, sorry, the third favourite. A bit keen in this race. And is Tom in front, is he? No. Yeah, Tom's in front.
Yeah, he's riding Nick's horse.
Yeah, dictating in
and
front. Holly's the second.
Him.
Probably looks like a straight shoot off, maybe.
Gemma's.
Philip's gone 3 wide on the lot main horse.
Gemma's got
He's got it in now.
In a nice ribbon.
Yeah, good pitch, good pitch. Where's Dean tonight?
Where's Dean?
It'd be nice to listen to you and Niall as well from Barcelona. It'd be good if you guys can get in on the channel. Always good to hear from you guys.
You don't know where Dean went.
I think I look well in running anyway. Guys, I think I might have the first winner on the board for myself.
Yeah,
tonight.
Looks good. James Ferguson's looks good, yeah.
Go on, Holly, you know where the line is.
Tom's trying to get Vocacious back up with another run.
Yeah, Holly wins.
Yeah, across the now one,
Across
guys.
the good to get you guys a winner anyway.
Good run there by Mythical Madness, the old timer.
The old timer come late and
Yeah.
fast. I thought he was going to come and get
Yeah,
us.
he done
I
well.
discarded him as well a little bit. But anyway, you can't beat youth in this game. And
Great tip in there, Charles.
yeah,
Well done
to the team, Jane
Yeah.
Ferguson team. As I said, Group 1 winning trainer. And yeah, great. I mean, no excuses really. She kept it simple. Tom gave a great race from the front end, and I thought the handicapper, to be honest, I think Jane Ferguson should thank the handicapper because only going up a pound for its second last time. So yeah.
Finley says, "How many winners, boys?" We've had one. We've had
one out.
We had the winner in the last race, Finley. So we hope to see you with 6 and you come down. And
Yeah, we've
Scott
got a special
says,
guest in Finley Marsh coming on.
well in, he says. Well in. Scott says, well in.
Thanks, Scott. Yeah, that's great, Scott. Just gonna cover, get my notes on. Well, guys, I'm just going to make a cup of tea. Dave, do you want a tea?
No, I'm. I got a.
Sorry, we're not like Sky Sports Racing. We can't do the advert, so you have to see our faces. But I'm just going to have a tea.
We hope to improve the channel over the next few weeks.
Yeah, but we will. We don't want to bore you with adverts either. But it's great for Holly Doyle there, and I think it's probably very well placed from James Ferguson and a guy on the up as well, isn't he? Obviously very well connected in racing, and you can see he don't just train the good ones, he can also train as low as they come. This event was so he's group one winning trainer, and you can it's a knack to train the good ones and the bad ones, and it's good. Well done, James and the team.
Charles is just going now to have a cup of tea. I'm going to make a cup of tea. And Holly's there. She's looking very pleased with herself. And I wonder if anyone will buy it. We'll find out and we'll let you know. It's got to go through the ring now. And so James is there. Yes, she looked very pleased with herself. Great to see Tom and Holly battling it out together. Boyfriend and girlfriend. Great couple. She also rides Charles Street a bit later on, guys. Right, so like Charles Street, I think Ryan might have some information about Charles Street later. But, the next race that comes up is a Class 5. It's the Apas 5, and that's over 1 mile and 142 yards.
Yeah, she was pretty straightforward. She jumped smart, travelled nice, she went in equal gallop. If anything, I kind of got less in front for too long, really. She picked away, but she wasn't doing a whole lot in front of she was opening, but it's good that she's got the job done and her confidence worked it.
You picked up the spare ride on Famous Star later, which is a nice one to do.
Yeah, really nice.
Oh, she's got a spare ride, is she?
I wanted her to restart to get linked, obviously she's fully improving.
We were asking last week, alternative career, if you weren't a jockey, did you ever have any other dream when you were
We've got another message here.
back. I'm back.
Hear from Scott. Your boy is in the next. Yes, he is, and I think he must have a great chance, Scott. Bearing Bob. There's been a fair amount of money for it, Scott. So we're hoping that we'll get Dave a winner. Jamie Spencer goes up there to ride a couple tonight, and he's got the ride on San Francisco.
Just had a
Bay.
message through someone wanting to come in on our channel.
Great to have you.
My uncle Rob, who had
Scott says that's what I'm on, Bearing Bob. Well, good luck, Scott, and we do hope Dave can do the business and get him home. It's the second run after a wind up, and you'd think that having a second run after the wind operation would probably do him well.
5:30 race.
Run well at Wolverhampton last time, Scott. So we hope that the wind up has done the job, and we hope Mark has got the horse absolutely spot on. He's by Bobby's Kitten. Is Bobby's Kitten Chrissy Rosings?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think so. So, Scott says, looks a hard race to be fair, he said.
Yeah, what's this one?
Finney says, I don't understand that. Please come near the REM-pod if you are here.
So yeah, we've got the 5:30 now.
Here. I don't understand that.
So yeah, okay. So will I just rattle on through what I've done, Dave? Sorry.
Yes.
I'll just rattle on through. Yeah, I know. I will at the end tip mine, but so we got the one horse, as in the one horse. Haggis's. It's a 3-year-old filly by Oasis Dream. She got a rating of 70. She finished third last time. I think she's rated 76. Having her first run in the handicap, I think tonight. She is having her first run in the handicap. Maybe 76, maybe a bit high for her.
Finley says, Scott says, Finley's speaking to ghosts.
Speaking to ghosts. So that's the Haggis horse. No money for it either, guys. And then San Fantasco, Jamie Spencer. I think first ride of the year for Jamie.
Yeah, that's
a 3-year-old filly by Moo Hurrah, rated 69, drawn in 3, up £4 for winning last time at Wolves in the handicap. So they handicapped it, got the win out of it. Probably will improve from winning because the confidence goes up. But that's that one. And subjective value is a 3-year-old gelding by Cable Bay, drawn in 4. Never won a race in 5 starts. Rated 68. Went up £1 for finishing 3rd at Yarmouth. Today is his first run on the all-weather. Lightning Gesture, a 3-year-old gelding, drawn 1. Not my biggest fancy for the race. I think it has all to do for Carl and the team, but massive fan of Clifford and Carl. But I just can't see that one. And La Duchess is a Marco Botti horse, ran the 3 times, drawn into first run in the handicap, but absolutely no money for her. So I don't think about that. Then also, I've left him till last. Mark Block names all the money come for this morning and keeps coming in. Got the main man on board, David Probert, leading the all-weather title. Looks probably on the paper the one to beat. For me, a good second last time at Wolves, so been round here before, knows the way around. So it was off 64 last time, so they put it up nothing. Like our previous winner, finished second. Handicap, it looks like it's been kind to it. So for me, I don't like picking the jollies, but I have to go for another jolly in this one.
I'm with you as well too, Charles. I think Berry Bob looks to have a great chance this evening. Little bit worried about Jamie coming up to ride San Francisco Bay.
But you know the Spencer.
Yes,
You know the Spencer. He might need the money.
He probably does.
He might need the money. He might need the 100 or 200 quid he's going to earn tonight, or 200 plus. But
I think going back to the last race, Charles, I think Mark Lane actually bought the winner.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think.
Great.
I'm not sure. I couldn't quite hear it, but I'm.
Oh, it's quite funny what popped up on my Twitter feed about. If you guys got Twitter, go on Jamie Spencer's Twitter feed. It's brilliant.
What does
It was
say?
years ago when he rode his first ever classic. Well, it wasn't he won his first ever classic win on the horse, but it wasn't actually at the Curragh. They're live, I think, maybe at Epsom. I'm not sure, but yeah, if you guys are watching, go on Jamie Spencer's Twitter page. It's quite hilarious. An interview with him and Tommy Stack, and he looks. Well, he was only 17, I think, at the time, and he looks nowhere older than 12. It's great bit of viewing. It's on his. I retweeted it actually on our Twitter. Our Twitter is at Racing DRC if you want to go on ours to get to it. But yeah, well worth a watch, guys. But yeah, I love Jamie as a jockey. I think he's done it all around the world, world class. You can call him world class. So he's definitely a danger, isn't he? But floating around on the second favourite.
Finney says, "Is that coffee in that coffee or tea, Charles?"
Tea, Finn. That is the finest tea. PG Tips.
PG Tips.
Yeah, I love to keep the tea bag in. By the way,
And Finney says,
I don't like to be tea bagged, but I like to keep the tea bag in the cup. You know.
"Well,
Well, I'm getting heated up, lads." Sheen texts me the 3-time champion jockey, isn't he?
yeah, 3-time champion jockey.
He texted me on Snapchat saying good luck for the channel.
Is he
He's off
tuning in?
show jumping.
Oh, he's
tonight.
going show jumping. Where's
Yeah, he
he?
said he would have messaged him, but he's off show jumping.
Where's he?
Thanks for
Going?
the support.
Where's he going show jumping?
I didn't ask him, but he's.
David Broom. So
I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Dave, he never said, but
Oh.
just nice for him to give us support tonight.
Yeah, great.
Um,
We hope you tune in one day. Yeah.
Yeah, he will.
Great.
He will. He's a great guy, and yeah, hope to see him back soon on racetrack.
Lovely to hear from you all.
Yeah. Any tips coming in? I'd love to see him get the party started at the
We
DRC.
haven't had any more tips coming yet, Charles. We've just looking at the exchange.
So, how do you think the race is going to unfold?
I think.
There's only 6 runners.
Yeah, I think that Jamie might drop out. May drop out.
Well, yeah. That's a shot. No, they all say he's a dropout jockey, but he obviously he is, but because he gets them sort of horses, but he is he's fabulous from the front as well.
Oh yeah,
he is, but people put him on them sort of horses. What I have a debate about. This is what this channel's all about, having a bit of a debate. Please to type in about Jamie because I'm a big fan, but he does drop them out, but then trainers give him the rides on them sort of horses because he's got great hands, you know. So people just say, "Oh, he just rides one way," but I can't have it, you know.
No, he can definitely ride.
Yeah,
he can ride from the front. I can guarantee that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but he probably might drop this one.
well, anyway, I think the pace will come from the Mark Johnson horse himself. Subjective
Yeah.
value, yes.
Subjective value, yeah.
And might.
Has he got 2 in the race?
Well, Joe Fanning rides the horse. No, he's only got the one.
Just got the one.
Yeah.
That's later on, isn't it?
Yeah, subjective
So
value. And the best thing about Mark is that he hardly gives his jockeys instructions. He just says, keep it simple. You know.
Yeah.
And
yeah, exactly. And yeah, 100%. And obviously Joe Fanning, I mean, unbelievable. Been doing this as long as I can remember.
yeah, Joe Fanning, great guy.
And lovely chap, lovely guy.
Give us the wave, Dave and Charles. Hello.
Who's that?
Finley.
Go on the Finn. Can't wait to have you in the studio, Finn.
Yes, you'll be in the studio.
Buzzing.
We'd love to have you in here.
Yeah.
I've had a little bit of interaction and great
No,
to have you on board.
To have you on.
Great
We've
to
got
have
your
you on
seat.
board.
Your seat's been warmed up and everything. So, what would you pick out, Finn? I know, you can do this. Martin Dwyer does it on Racing TV. So, what's your selection, Finn? If you can do it for our viewers.
Have you looked at this race, Finley? The +5?
Yeah, we've got a little bit of time.
We've got 10 minutes before they go down to the start.
And what else has been happening, Dave? Really?
Oh, we've got an email here from Sandra in Weymouth. Hello, Sandra.
How are you?
How are you, Sandra?
Sandra.
Yeah, she says, great channel. Keep it up, guys.
Thanks, Sandra. Yeah, it's second week we're on. We might change it up. We're going to have a little bit of a board meeting about, because we went live from Wolverhampton last Friday and we're live again. But we quite like going on a Friday night because, people finish work and bit of a laugh, laugh and a half. And yeah, so I think we might stick to it. I mean, we'd like to see your comments if you want us to stick to Wolverhampton or see us go somewhere else,
We've got Ryan coming back live.
Okay.
From Wolverhampton.
Right.
He said he's going to come on because he's got to saddle 2 horses up. Hello, Ryan.
How are we?
Yeah, good, right?
How cold is it up there?
It's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad. But hey, we had the winner in the last.
Yes, well done, Ryan. Did Mark buy that? Buy the horse?
I was sorry, I didn't stay to the round.
Oh, you didn't see the auction. I just seen someone was bidding on it, and I'm not sure what it went for, but we couldn't quite hear it.
What are we saying for this race then, guys?
I've gone for Dave in Bearing Bob.
Yeah.
What have you done?
To be honest, Ryan, I've been through it with a fine tooth now, as I always do. But I mean, I would be worried about Spencer. He's world class. World class jockey. But we tipped the favourite in the last. We're not a channel to tip all the favourites, but we like to tip winners, and I think this will win.
Yeah, I'm with the wind up second time. I'm a fan of that as well.
I'm with.
The second run in a handicap as well. That's a plus as well, I think.
Yeah, and it was only put up £1, I believe, was it?
Yeah, but you know how they just run. You run a moderate horse can run 3 races first time up, 3 duck eggs, and then it can go to the races next time and just think, oh, it's back at the. It's never been put in the race, and they're sort of a bit green still, and then they come on again for that 4th run. So this time
it's a bit of carbon copy of the last race. Ferguson finished second, only been put up £1. The handicapper giving it a chance. So I'm going on the jolly. I think it's an unanimous decision in the studio. Me and Dave in the studio tipped it, and you've tipped it. So I think it's It's 3 tips. So we could probably nearly say this is our nap. Would you say?
Yeah, this was definitely on that for the
Yeah.
evening. I got to stay loyal to Dave for this race, and I think
It looks well. It looks well, lads. Right, quickly.
Yeah.
Paddock pick is the Marco Botti horse, but I'm with the Lockname horse. Okay.
okay, great. So we're all on the same horse, Bearing Bob.
All right then, lads. Well, I better kick on, and I'll speak to you for that next race. We might get a little interview with Holly, shall we?
Sorry.
Should we get a little interview for Holly with the viewers?
Yeah,
Yes,
you can
you
do.
could
That'd
do.
be great for
That
our
would be
viewers,
great.
Okay, guys. All right, then we'll talk soon.
Yeah. Great.
Be great.
Right.
After the race or before?
Before.
Before.
Catch up soon, lads.
Okay, great,
Thank you,
Ryan.
Cheers.
Good luck.
That'd be great if we can get a bit of insight with Holly Dore before the race.
Yeah, it'd be absolutely fantastic.
What does she ride?
Um,
In the next, is it? Must be the next.
no,
Yes.
she rides.
She rides me.
she
Charles
rides-
Street.
Charles Street. Yeah, she rides Charles
Sorry,
Street.
Tom, if you're listening. I'm
She
sure
rides,
she's not riding me.
Charles
She's
Street.
riding the horse, Charles. I'd like to take a big shout out to Sugar Shane, if you're listening. A rapper who is a big fan of racing and a great supporter of our channel. And Sugar, if you're listening, Sugar Shane, message in.
Yeah.
It'd be great to hear you.
Great to hear from you, Sugar.
Yeah.
Hope you're tuning in and enjoying the show.
Yeah, any tips, Sugar? Let's hope just put them in for us.
Great interaction, yes.
So here we are, number 6, Dave. You see it?
Yeah, well, Ryan says the Marco Botti horse is the pick of the paddock.
That's bearing. That's the favourite.
Yes, this is Dave just getting up onto
Drifted a little bit.
Drifting a little bit.
Yeah, we're 6-5 out of 7-4.
Yeah.
Money coming in with the Charlie Fellows also, so we want to see that in the paddock. That's the one. And the Tina. That's the Haggis horse.
Yeah,
Looked
the
bloody
Haggis
well,
horse
actually.
looks very well.
Looks well. That'd be my pick in the paddock, to be honest. Not like I've seen them all, but looks true. Well, from a stable of Haggises, they don't. I mean, I love Haggis. He's a great trainer.
Yeah, great trainer.
But
Fantastic trainer.
Look fantastic. Tom has to ride. I'd say has to ride.
Yes.
Obviously. I mean, I'd love to give Carl Burks a plug because I'm a big fan of Carl's. I'm a massive fan of Clifford's, but for me, I can't have it, and there's no point sitting on the fence in this channel. The Duchess, Holly Dole, has a lot to do, really. Hasn't beat much from its last 3 starts. Now it's finished 4th, 4th, 5th. But if you look back, there's not many runners in them races.
No, there's not.
So that's why it's 4th, 4th, 5th. The figures show more. It should have 3 duck eggs, really, by its name. But a bit more money coming now.
Yeah, a little bit more money for Bearing Bob, just coming from 7-4 to 13 to 8, and San Francisco.
You couldn't have a better guy on it than the man who is on it, I don't think. How many is it for the season? For the all-weather season? 40, is it?
Yeah. What, Dave?
For the all-weather season, yeah.
Yeah, he's on 41,
41,
Charles.
yeah.
41 winners, yeah, for the all-weather season. Having a great year.
He's having a great start to the year, yeah.
Yeah.
And he had a great year last year. But,
So
very misty there still. On the exchanges we see is
it's hardly
all
any,
very solid for the top 2.
hardly any movement.
It's probably
yeah.
a match bet between the top 2, but you know we stick our heads on the line on DRC, and we're all in camp 6, number 6 with the Pro Bear. Rarely goes racing without a winner. Yet to have a winner, so hopefully this is
San Francisco based slightly. He's drifting a bit on the exchanges. And Bearing Bob is holding his own now at 13 to 8. The Mark Johnson horse, subjective value, is held its price quite normally all day.
Normal like you, I hear.
Very normal, like me. Most normal person about here. So we've got the haggis horses.
Any messages flying in, David?
No, we haven't had any messages. If you've got any messages, please send them to us.
Yeah, comment right in. Be great.
What race are you looking forward to tonight, Charles? So I'm looking forward to the. I'm looking forward to the 6:30, which is the future race.
Yeah.
Class 3.
Yeah, class 3 event. Yeah, over 2 miles.
Over
right?
2 miles, yeah.
So,
looking forward to that.
yeah, exactly. I mean, hopefully none of the misjudged have been in line like that. It's been done a few times at Wolverhampton. I think the most track to have the line misinterpreted. Wolverhampton, when they misjudge the line, they go a circuit too soon.
Yes, that has happened.
That's happened a few times at Wolves.
Yes,
Like
sometimes
that don't happen, but yeah, no, it looks for me it looks a 1-horse race, but you have to keep tuning in and hearing my thoughts. Well, I think it's a 1-horse race, to be honest.
I like I noticed that they're down at the start then with Wolverhampton. We've got Maydown. They're going to just run Maydown before they go back to
they'll
Wolverhampton.
run Wolves first.
Yeah.
And then Maydown. No money for the haggis was what
No.
obviously would be a big concern if you're on it.
Or Jason's selection, Bearing Bob. We're all on Bearing Bob.
Yeah, this is one for the team.
Oh, and Luke's picked it. Luke and Jason both picked. Yeah, we've got a message here from Claire. Hiya, Claire. Hi, guys.
I hope you're tuning in.
Yeah, great to hear from you. Great interaction. We hope you.
What are you tipping, Claire? I hear your boyfriend, he likes a bet. What's he tipping?
What's your boyfriend tipping, Claire? I don't think she's looked at the form. You should ask.
Well, we're nearly off. We're nearly at post time, so I mean, I hope everyone's had a little go. This is our nap for DRC. Hopefully it goes in. We can blast it all over the Twitter, Instagram tomorrow and act the heroes.
The San Francisco boy is still drifting on the exchanges, Charles.
Yeah.
How do you think you're right? Do you think he'll drop out?
I think he will, yeah. I think he likes to look at the field, doesn't he, Jamie?
San
I
Francisco
don't think
boy.
Dave will do anything stupid. I think he'll just keep it simple on the fav.
Yeah, keep it simple.
You know, he's been round here a few times, hasn't he? His first winner was round here.
Yeah, you Mountain Pass.
Yeah, so I think he knows it like his own bedroom.
Yes. And they're under starters orders and they're off.
We're off and racing.
Oh, he's not dropping it in. Jamie's not dropping it in. But
Dave's going to stalk him. Dave's dropped him.
Joe Fanning's going on, is he?
Dave's just... Yeah. Well, Joe went on, as expected from one of Mark Johnson's. Dave's just going to slide in a lovely posse. Fourth, one off the rail, and Spencer is on the rail in third. You'd like just to say, probably no excuses. From here, all great jockeys up front, and he's got lovely hands, Jamie. It's lovely to see him back.
Yeah, great.
Drop anchors, doesn't he? Just gets him floating. When he said he was going to retire, I thought it was a madness decision years ago. Remember?
Yeah, it was a bit of a shock, that was, wasn't it?
Yeah, 100%. But
And San Francisco.
I mean, our horse, what with Nat, is going well. He's going well. He's just going to peel out now.
Yeah.
David, he knows where the line is. Johnson horse would probably you know, they keep going. So you never always get a run for your money on marks. But I like Dave. I
Yes,
like
I think
Dave.
so. He's got the chance here. Just gotta, if he can
Oh, he's
reel in,
kicked clear this
he
Johnson
can, he
horse.
can reel in the Mark Johnson horse here. Will he,
I
ca-
think he
will
will.
he get a run? Come on.
No, great ride from the Fanning. That's all you can say.
Yes.
Great ride
well
from
done.
Joe.
Second.
Unlucky. We were a bit unlucky there. A great ride from Group 1 winning Joe Fanning.
Claire said,
Sorry.
your words, not mine.
Pardon?
Claire said, your words, not mine.
Yeah. Oh, unlucky we're there. We just got beat. Just
Oh, that was annoying.
suggested value, yeah, drawn in 4. Never won a race in 5 starts off 68. Went up £1 for finish 4th at Yarmouth today. First run on the all weather. He obviously likes your weather. Maybe one to follow.
Yeah, maybe.
His first ever
Maybe
run
wanna
on the all
run in.
weather today. That was so. Maybe one to follow, guys. Maybe we just bumped into one. But yeah, we're unlucky. We hit the crossbar. But yeah, it was obviously he's obviously took him to the all weather. This horse loved it out in front, didn't he?
How do you think about the Spencer horse? The
Probably no
Francisco
good,
bet?
is it? Or something's wrong with it? Or back to the drawing board of that. You know. So yeah. It was it was like this horse might have a bit up his sleeve now.
Yeah, I think so,
he
Charles.
likes the all weather.
Yeah.
And you could never write now. It's a joint trainership, isn't it? Charlie and Mark Johnson. So, I mean, admiration for the jockey.
Great ride.
Just a great jockey, isn't he?
Oh yeah, Joe Fanning, he's brilliant.
I mean, unbelievable.
How old is Joe now?
I don't know. He's been riding as long as I've known, so. But still as better as ever, isn't he?
Yeah,
And,
he's great ride.
keeps it simple, as Mark Johnson keeps it simple. But, yeah, up the straight, I liked us. I liked us in running.
Mm.
He sort of found again though the horse on the inside, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
When Dave come to him, he just found again that just nicked there at the one pole. He just went off, just went again, didn't he? Changed his leads and he went again. It was always going to be hard to come and get him on the line, but yeah, no, can't take anything away from the winner. First time on the all and bounced out. Typical Mark Johnson horse, and they never caught it.
Typical Mark Johnson. Looks well though.
Yeah, I think he could have easily been a fireman. That's why I was about to say that. Yeah, absolutely. Spot on.
Oh, sorry guys, we hit the crossbar.
Scott says they're flying over. They're flying since they started sharing horses. Or sharing license.
Sharing the license.
Sharing the license, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Now you can share the license. Obviously, as Ed and Simon do, Christopher, and I think it's Shelley, Dwyer, and John Best, and
Yes.
you've got Chris Grassick and
William Muir.
Willie Muir. So yeah, it's a thing. Obviously, going to catch on, isn't it? They've been doing it in Australia for years, Scott. To be honest, I don't see any bad to it.
Oh, it's good.
It's John and Fady, obviously John and Fady Gosden. But yeah, I mean they do joint partnerships in Australia, and we're following suit. So yeah, and the horses have been flying, and this guy is probably one of the biggest thing in the team is Joe, because I'd like to ask Mark, would he be as good with Joe? You know, he'd be a big loss when he does.
Yes, he does. Yeah. I mean,
on and off the track, I bet he gives great feedback in the morning, Joe.
Of course, yeah.
So many great horses over the years.
Is Ollie Stammers with Joe?
Not absolutely certain, but I believe he is.
Looks to be quite a crowd there, doesn't it?
Yeah. Maidan looking amazing as usual.
Maidan's looking great.
So if you are getting involved in Maidan, my dad is over there at the minute and he fancies this Royal Crusade for you guys. We don't know. Oh, it's off.
On or off.
Oh, sorry, it's 7 minutes ago. Sorry. Because we're not live there. Sorry, guys. Someone's going to email in saying.
It probably won, yeah. More than likely, Charles.
Yeah. Listed conditions. Probably and then saying got beat, did
Nobody, no interaction yet. They're,
yeah, we didn't go through the Maidan card anyway. Right? Obviously, Charlie Appleby in flying form tonight, isn't he? Had a couple of winners, didn't he? Already. Wins as well. Is it? Oh, second.
Is it second? Second.
Yeah, second.
Good job we didn't give you that information before.
I don't know. Antonio Freschi.
Antonio Freschi's having a great.
Frisky, as I call him.
He's having a great time at Maidan.
Oh, he is, yeah.
Four-timer the other day.
Four-timer and a carnival winner.
Yeah, great. So how often do they water that track then, Charles?
I wouldn't. I'd say it's well maintained anyway. I mean, look, it looks like a carpet, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look like a carpet.
They do a great job over there, don't they? They've got all the facilities, all the money, and that's why the racing is so high this time of year, I suppose.
Scott says, on Dave again next time. I went against him on a newcomer for Andrew. He rocked up
Oh, is this
on
the 6
the
o'clock?
grey at 28-1. Was that you also run the other day? A grey of Andrews.
No, it weren't 28.
It was first time out.
Oh,
When it won first time out.
I don't know what the email says there.
Yeah, Scott says on Dave again on the next race. Last time I went against him. On a newcomer, or he went against him on a newcomer for Andrew. He rocked up at 28-1. Yeah, I can't remember the name of that horse so far, but I do remember the grey, but I can't remember the name of it.
No, we've got the maiden race coming up anyway.
I'm sure it ran the other day actually. Scott, tell you the name of it now.
What's that, Dave?
The grey horse he rode the other day for
Typewriter.
No, not typewriter. It was Sea Grey, Scott. Sea Grey. Yes, Sea Grey. You got it, Scott.
Sea Grey.
Yeah, Sea
Is
Grey.
that Ray Guess?
Yeah. No, Andrews.
Andrew, sorry.
Yeah, it's the yellow colours. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. One easy, didn't it? On its first occasion. Then I had to carry a penalty last time out, Scott. Probably.
So, Dave,
Yes.
we've got this.
Yeah, we got this race coming up
6
now.
o'clock, class 5, 1 mile, 4 furlongs, maiden auction. Charles Street, obviously, first time. And you got a newcomer of Baldings, can do no wrong last year, Andrew. Can never ever dismiss him and Jeff Smith. You got Santini Moon by See the Moon, a surprise colt. Charlie and Mark Johnson,
Yes.
having our last winner, had a run. Great jockey booking. I really like the jockey booking, Jason. We've got, sorry. yeah, we've got the jockey. We've got we are the jockey book in Highland. Is that a number now?
Well, it's this also Mark Johnson, it's
no.
the Golden Horn. I mean,
No, Santini Moon. Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, Jason Hart. Sorry, they've got two in the race, Charlie and Mark Johnson.
yeah.
So we have Jason Hart, who I really like. That's a newcomer. Be nice to see what Ryan says in the paddock. Then we go on to
Highland Remark.
Highland Remark. I've already said that. Bondi.
This is
Warrior.
This
Force.
is the one.
This is the gamble horse.
The gamble one from
Horse.
50s into.
Yeah, ran once, only beaten a few. Obviously, another one you'd like to see in the paddock by War Command. War Command filly. And then you got Claremont Avenue, the second runner. There's been a bit of money for this, actually.
Yeah, there was a lot of money for this morning, Charles. A lot of
this
money.
This is a Golden Horn filly, ran 9th, 12th at Kempton, and actually didn't have the best of running around that day. And a lot of money had come for her, and obviously Charlie and Mark Johnson having a winner already, and Joe Fanning doing the steering. So that's just a quick run through the form for you guys.
Well, this is the horse that Ryan thinks got a great chance. Charles Street, doesn't he?
Yeah, Charles Street. I mean, he ran second, and
he's saddling it up. He is.
He ran second and
finished second to one of Andrews. Actually.
Yeah. Ran green. Looks like he'll come on for the run, and obviously George Bowie. I think he speaks for himself now. He needs no introduction, especially to this channel. I think people think I'm biased towards him if I keep talking
to George. But
I hope it wins because it's called Charles. Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
For the punters who just like the names, I'd be backing it on the name.
I like this source of Mark Johnson's idea, to be honest. It's a Godolphin bred horse. I mean, is that the one run? Kempton was squeezed out at the start, and then made some slight headway. He probably was a bit green that time, but shows you that Mark's horses are in super form. The horse of Dave's, I hope, runs an absolute cracker because, but she's out of a mare, Australian Queen.
Yeah. I don't think the stallions are great.
Well,
Highland Real.
Yeah.
Well, great horse, but his offspring stay all day, but obviously mine fourth. So.
Well, I think
you never know.
I think David Ellsworth actually trained the mare, this Australian Queen. So Jeff Smith.
Small field, does that put you off, or you just think Mark Johnson?
There was a lot of money for that horse this morning, Charles, and
do you think just one of them will just jump off, make all like they normally do, and make it a good, just no muddle affair? They'll just.
He's going to keep it simple again, isn't he? He's going to jump out.
You don't think?
You
think there'd be plenty of pace on? It's like not plenty of pace, but they won't. There'll be no sort of stop-start racing. They'll just go nice on this gallop from start to finish. You'd think with two of Mark Johnsons in the field.
Yes, well, you would have thought one of them would jump out, wouldn't you? And Holly's going to obviously sit behind, looking on, using the pace as an angle. Do you think that she'd jump out and make a running?
Yeah, I mean, she normally keeps it simple, does Holly, and I don't see it being a muddling affair. If anyone thinks it's going to be a muddling affair, I don't think so. Sometimes you do get them on these small fields, but this race, I think, the way Mark Johnson's horses are ridden and the way Holly tends to ride, and why would you go forward on a horse what's had a run?
Scott says there's money coming for Andrew's horse.
Yeah, bits and bobs, Scott. I wouldn't say huge amounts, but bits and bobs. Obviously, they've got form. They've got form with the favourite. because
It's-
they've beaten the favourite.
It's
haven't they?
interesting that they've had him gelded, because
Probably a bit like the jockey, got a bit horny.
a bit horny by Golden Horn.
Yeah.
No, the other one was by Golden Horn. Yes,
Well,
Mark
they
Johnson.
gelded Andrew Gordon horse, did they?
Yes, they've had him cut.
It's a bit horny like
Yeah.
the jockey.
Because there are 2 colts in the race,
Hmm.
the rest are fillies, and 1 gelded.
Hmm.
So I think Charles Street is obviously the form angle, but I'm still with the Mark Johnson horse in my opinion, Charles. I think
Yeah, you like
He's
that.
put-
Taking on the Fab.
he's put 2 in the race because he
Well, I
thinks
just
that,
want- I can't wait to see them all in the paddock, and see them all in the paddock and cast my eye. But it'd be nice to see Baldings, to be honest.
yes, it would be nice to see.
100%. I can see why money has come from the Johnsons, because I watched the race back there in the afternoon, and he come out the stalls on his first run, and he got a bit squeezed and everything. So things didn't go to plan on your first start for him. So it's like he's near enough having this first start again, because it just didn't go right for him. Like normally March bounce out and they go forward, but he had to bounce out. He got a bit checked in his run, so he had to just be out the back, and then he beat a few home. So you'd like to think he'd take a step forward.
Because Andrew might have the angle into this race, because obviously he trained the winner that actually beat
Charles Street.
Charles Street, and he trained the 3rd.
Yeah. I know,
So
it's massive form.
would he know a good this Highland Monarch? I mean, to be honest, I just wasn't keen on the actual dam. I think she was a bit disappointing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm hoping that she can run great. I think the first run.
Yeah, I'm sure Andrew, if he's watching, would sort of know with Charles Street, have a bit of a guide. But then you never know what when they run once. They can't, I'm sure, I know Bowie well, and his horses do improve from the run, and that's just fact, and I'm sure this horse will learn from the run, especially a 1.5 mile horse.
Yeah, it's stepping up 2 furlongs.
Yeah, and he needed it last time. He got outpaced halfway through the race, and he pumped on to be second, so you'd like to say he'd probably be a much sharper horse today, and yeah, I can't get away from him, to be honest. I think Johnson horse had a run, 100%, but he beat a few. Okay, didn't get the best of runs first time, blah blah blah. But I think Charles Street's done no wrong in the maiden, finished second. For me, he holds all the form.
Yes, of course it does.
I think, and he'll probably come on for that. He looked like he would when you watch the race back. I watched the race back earlier, like he would. So I am being a bit biased, probably with the name and everything.
And it's
being Charles.
Satanic Moon is by See the Moon, so that'd be interesting to see that run. But I think that the Mark Johnson's filly here, Claremont Avenue, would be the one.
Mark Johnson. I think we've got a special guest arriving.
Yeah, we've got a special guest coming in.
I'm
guys.
just going to prep him outside, and then he's going to come in. Dave, I'll leave the show to you.
Okay.
I'm just going to get a drink myself.
We're just losing Charles over the
We're in the
studio for a
maiden,
minute. We've got a new guest coming in, and we'll introduce you. We'll introduce him in a minute. Looking at them in the paddock. Claremont House looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I'll grab a couple.
Looks a picture. Looks a picture. Oh, this is Charles Street.
No, just we'll go live and just drive back to speak to well, you know, he's got his last ride, I don't know when, but if he just give us a, we can plug you in.
I do think Ryan's leading it up, isn't he, Charles? Is Ryan leading Charles Street up? And Scott says marshmallows in the house. Yes, he's the owner. Marshmallows in the house. Charles Street is on the drift slightly out to 11.28. A little bit more money for Dave's Mount, Highland Monarch. And Mark Johnson's Claremont House is steady at 3s. Satanic is slightly on the drift. And the money is dried up again for both. For Alice Ames's also Deco. Claremont Avenue is my tip for here, and Charles is gone for Charles Street, his namesake. So we do hope yeah, looks really well as Andrews. Looks very well. I do hope he'll run. He runs as good as he looks. And this is Alice's horse. It's got a hood on. A little bit more money now for Charles Street, coming to is 11.28.
Right. I'm back, guys.
Charles is back now, and
we've got a guest coming in. Finley, we've got him a cup of tea. If you move a little bit to the left, we all fit in. Right.
There we go.
We're all in. Finn, welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
To the channel.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
Hope the tea's okay.
Yeah, perfect tea. One sugar.
How was your day?
Went for a run at lunchtime.
Yes.
Getting fit now. Ready to come back riding and
great.
Keep working. Just finished work.
And all going well at Rich Choosers.
Yes, he's on holiday at the minute.
Good.
He's in Barbados. So
all right for some.
wouldn't we love to do that? 3 weeks in Barbados. That'd be
I
nice.
see Kevin Stott was there as well on his Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
In the dream, and we're grafting away in the studio. Have you got much of an opinion on this maiden race?
I haven't had a look. I've been busy all day. I'll have a look in just 2 seconds.
No problem.
As
Get
I've
your
just
phone
got
out,
in,
and
and
here's a charger for you.
and then
You haven't looked at the Wolverhampton race.
no, I've been watching
Right.
the live all afternoon. The first. I didn't see who won. Did Dave win or Jamie Spencer? In that
well,
race?
Joe Fannin won actually.
Did he? Yeah.
From the front end. First time running on your weather it was. So obviously.
How did Jamie ride his horse?
He just he actually had it up on the pace.
Did he? Okay.
Dave was probably a tad unlucky. Maybe it ran on to be second.
Yeah.
Just one of Mark Johnson's. It went from the front end and he never saw it. To be honest. Kept finding. But it was its first start on your weather, so that's probably why.
It was this race. You can't get away from George Barry.
Yeah.
George Berry Holly Joel combination.
Yeah.
You know,
We'll maybe have Holly before the race, hopefully, if Ryan.
Still a little
Obviously-
bit more money
obviously
for
we
Charles
can't.
Street.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably my. I mean, we've tipped favourites all night, but I can't get away from the favourite here, to be honest.
Andrew's also been steady.
Yeah.
it's
Well, Bowie's went out to 6-4. Now back in, so plenty of support for it.
Yeah. Looks very well, though.
Is that charging for you?
with maidens. It's hard to
Yeah, exactly.
with horses that haven't ran. It's hard to know how good they are. You know,
Especially a mile and a half, maybe. I suppose.
yeah, you can tell from that. It's obviously going to be a big horse, big backward horse, Highland Reel.
That's the.
It's quite foggy at Wolverhampton tonight.
Very
isn't it?
foggy.
Yeah.
Very foggy indeed.
Has Richard got many in?
We have got that's 70 in,
70 in.
and our babies are just doing their work in the ring, grafting away and building up their muscles, ready to go up the gallops in start of February, and then we'll start finding out if they're any good.
Yeah, so there'll be hopefully a lot of horses for you and George to ride.
Yes,
George
George is
George
I'd
quite
say-
keen to come in. He is.
Yeah, he couldn't make it tonight. He told me to apologise that he couldn't make it, but
Is he riding today?
he
Rode at
was at
He
Lingfield.
was
Rode,
at
rode one of Richard's today.
Mm.
Ran okay. I think he said he wants a mile. I
It
rode it on
wants a mile.
Sunday, and she's a light framed filly, and she ran over 7. And I think George even said she might be get further than a mile. So that was more diamonds at Lingfield.
Yeah, and Husey for that owner I think he rode second in the art for that owner many years ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
On one of Mick Shannon's. Was it Hume Zane? Was it?
Oh, Yunzing.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
owners
Oh yeah.
as George rode today.
Is that Abdullah?
No, it's
Jabba.
Sheikh
Jabba.
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 Great support.
What's the chat saying here then? What
We
we got-
haven't had
what we
any
got-
more messages come in.
What was the last message? Was that Scott?
Yes, Scott says Marshmallow's in the house.
Oh, good.
Marshmallow
is in the house. He's been watching from the start. He's been a great supporter.
Good, yeah. Scott, it was good.
Scott, he
Yes.
loves his racing, and
Is he
picked
from
winners.
Lambourne?
He is from Doncaster.
Or Doncaster?
Yeah, we were out New Year, you Scott, weren't we? It's good to see you, meet you for the first time.
And he loves his dog racing.
Does he?
Oh,
Yeah.
he likes the old dog
You
racing.
Yeah.
should tune
He's
into
very-
Enzo.
The jackets.
He's got
The
a
jackets. Ryan's our fellow live from Wolverhampton, Scott. He loves the jackets. If you,
Charles
Right.
likes Trap 3.
yeah, that's my favourite trap.
this horse is getting.
Well, Scott, I wouldn't put you off the Charles Street. What have you gone for, Scott? What's Scott gone for in this?
Scott likes Andrew Baldwin.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah,
he's had a little bet on it, on David, hoping that David can get the horse in a nice rhythm, and it's interesting that they've had him gelded, Finley.
And they're just about to jump off now. And they're off.
Where they go? Well,
That's
Johnson
that's
is
Mark
very
Johnson.
green
That's
out
by
the back,
C.
isn't it? See the moon. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that can't win.
Satanic move.
Satanic moon cannot win.
And we've got Joe Fanning trying to make all the running again as he did in the last event.
Holly Doyle's got a lovely position on the rail. She'll be very happy with that now. And Dave just looks a little bit green. Dave just looks a little bit green there. One out, one back.
Attacked by a cat.
Dave's just having to give teach it a little bit.
of run.
It's got.
I wouldn't.
It's got Andrew's also in a nice rhythm.
I wouldn't. I'll tell you what. I wouldn't. I'm a big fan of Holly's here, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, Dave's a bit green.
Yeah,
Fourth.
but he,
Scott says, all gone wrong for Mark Johnson's.
yeah, he's got
He's got 2 in, yeah.
Joe Fanning's got an easy.
Yeah,
he's got an easy lead in
Easy
front.
lead.
And the other one, Jason Hart's Satanic Moon, has is very green.
Yeah,
and
very
is,
green.
And but it's still hanging on in there. Look, obviously it's slow and it looks a very big horse. And these 1.5 median auction maiden races, there you can find a really good one in it, and most of them can be pretty moderate when they're running first time out over 1.5 miles.
Joe's trying to make every post a winning post here again.
He's going very easy, isn't he?
Yeah.
I like Holly. The 4.
Oh, it's gone wrong.
Oh dear.
Gone wrong.
Never like to see that in a race.
No, gone wrong.
You never like to see
Mark
that
Johnson's
in a race.
gone wrong. And you've got a winner by the look of it, Charles.
Yeah, Holly Doyle.
Yes.
Holly's ridden
Holly
me to
Doyle.
win.
Strong as an ox in a finish.
Never like to see
Unfortunate
that.
event. I don't think
No.
it was the result that should have happened, but
Well, unfortunately it's
That's
racing,
yeah.
but I mean, commiserations to Mark Johnson and Charlie Johnson
Yes.
there.
Awful.
And obviously Holly, well done, and George Bowie, he's obviously improved from his first run.
Oh, well done, Charles. You've just had a winner. And it's the namesake horse, Charles Street.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Is that-
the one we had the
That's the one that-
Alice
Harry
Hayes.
Johnson.
that's the one that that's the one that Scott told us about earlier.
Yes, he did show us that.
Finished second.
He says
Who's that? Alice Haynes's.
Thorhammer Hansen.
Yeah, Alice
Haynes.
Haynes. Yeah.
went well.
Yes. Well done,
Yeah, great
Scott.
pick, Scott. Well
Yeah,
done.
that was great.
fantastic.
50s into 12s in.
Yeah, she's well able.
Drifted out to about
Obviously,
20 to 1 at
more
the
at
end.
home
Hope you've
after
had a
its
little bit
first run.
each way.
Is that Four's last ride? Because we might get 4 in the car on the way home. It's Four's off the ride.
Yeah.
He said. So,
Share this link here. And then,
we've got a few people texting on the Snapchat and things coming in. Got
Yeah.
hopefully Harry Johnson. Harry, if you've been linked, obviously you don't need to, on our channel, give us a message what you thought of that race. Obviously, very how would I say it? I mean, just never like to see that in a race, do you?
No, you don't.
no.
Awful.
Commiserations, but can't take anything away from the winner.
No.
What would you? I mean, Finn. Obviously, you've ridden in many races. How do you think the race was? Just a very even run race for a mile and 4 maiden?
Precisely, yeah. I think obviously Joe Fanning's went wrong the last furlong, but he got his fraction spot on, and it was a very even run race. There was no excuses for any horse, and they didn't go fast, they didn't go slow, and it was a standard race.
Yeah.
Yeah, they found out the best one in the race anyway.
Yeah. And obviously Holly Doyle.
And what do you think of Andrew's horse?
He just looked very green.
Very green.
Very green and very slow, I'm afraid.
And then the dam was,
Looks like he'd probably be more for a jumping.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, he'd probably sharpen up from the run,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't be going crazy about him, would you?
No, I wouldn't be going crazy about it. No.
I think Dave would probably tell us more.
Scott was telling me he was laughing when the cat jumped up. When the cat jumped up and attacked you.
Yeah. Well, he's quite a good judge, to be honest.
That was so funny.
Yeah. He can.
Oh, that was funny.
Has Harry joined the team or what?
Harry?
Is he on, Harry?
No, we haven't.
Commenting?
We're hoping to get Ryan on. There's we can see Ryan getting his
Oh yes,
feedback. Or
he might be able to send that in.
He's there with his other phone,
Yeah.
getting the feedback off of Holly.
Yeah, great. That's Ryan there. But Yeah, look, he looks. I mean, the jump boys would probably be dying to get hold of this fellow, wouldn't they? You know, Charles
Yeah.
Street.
Yeah, I didn't think he didn't look that big. Maybe it's just because Hollygold was really small. It made the horse look big. But
Yeah.
he's probably big enough. These sort of horses do tend to turn into decent jumpers.
Yes,
You
they
know,
do.
people look for these sort of horses.
He's by outstrip 3-year-old. I mean, I'm sure George will have a lot of fun with him in the summer, but I'd say if he doesn't turn out to be a great flat horse, he definitely might turn himself to jumping this horse.
What do you think? What do you think his
I think that-
mark will be after the run?
It's hard to say because the second horse ran not great first time out. He's obviously been second and first. The handicapper might, hopefully for George's sake, he doesn't kill him.
You might
I
give him a
think
mark.
he's
of
alert.
around
I think you know
about
when they run a mile and a quarter first time, as he did.
Yeah.
They're only learning and they're obviously very slow-minded, and he's just obviously a horse which couldn't progress hopefully through the year through the ranks, you know. And I hope they don't kill him.
Yeah, and I think because he ran him over a mile and a quarter first time, he obviously didn't think it was that slow to do that. So,
and he's got the option now if they win a race, they can go for a novice, can't they? Carrying the penalty.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, they can. And he had an RPR of 75.
Yeah, that's probably about right, I'd say.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't want to see him in the 80s.
they're well.
There's no 80 horse for me.
yeah,
Not
I
right
agree.
now,
I
it's
a
agree.
well
Especially,
clear,
Yeah.
especially that Alice's horse has already had a run.
Yeah, but he's and so did Barry's, but he's no 80 horse for me. But
And only had an RPR of 64 when it had its first run.
Scott said, "Well done, Charles, picking the winner."
thanks, Scott. So I'm here for.
Yeah, no, I can only ride them. I'm no good at finding which ones to win, but
We're looking
I
forward.
can analyse the race anyway.
We're looking forward to the 6:30.
You're the
This is
Martin Dwyer of the
the
team,
feature race.
DRC.
the feature race.
It's a 2-mile event, is it?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get George Rook in the chat in 2 seconds.
Was he coming and
Do you want us to plug him in and he can just come in? Does he want to come in for a little bit, George?
I'll
Talk us through his ride?
have to
How
send.
do we set that up?
I'll send
I
you
can-
the link.
We can just need his number.
I've sent in the link for the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
We
you
just need his number.
Just if I send it to, if I get the link in now,
We'll get him in the chat and ask him first if he wants to join.
Yeah.
See what he's doing.
See what you're doing, George.
Just
if I send it to you, you can send it. You can send him direct. You can send the link to him. You just got to copy the link now and send it to George, and he'll come into the studio if he wants to come in.
It'd be nice to see your thoughts of today's racing, George.
yeah, and see how his ride's
Yeah,
going.
the winner
He had a
yesterday.
yesterday, yeah, and it was his first win for the year,
Was it?
George. So
Oh, excellent.
yeah, so and that was
Great.
on.
And he rides a horse for me tomorrow.
He
Yeah.
writes
He rides one for the family.
for your mum.
Yeah, well, Mum, me, and Jim. Family horse.
What horse is that then, Charles?
Eve Song.
Oh,
He
right.
rode that Newmarket.
Yeah.
I think we got Ryan Moore in the chat, not the actual Ryan Moore,
Okay,
but
right, well,
good enough. I think so. I think I told him.
Hello, Ryan.
Say exactly the same spelling as the real Ryan Moore. He does ride. He's a
Yes.
very good rider.
wow.
And he rides out for used to ride out for Richard Hughes and John Gosden.
Oh, great.
So
Great stuff. Good to see you.
hopefully he will message in the chat and tell us he's here.
Anything on the 6:30 because it's well, I think
This is
if we can
the-
get the feature race up,
Yeah.
I think if I can get one up here, it's free for me tonight.
Yes. Excellent.
I like a few of you to come into the party, but I don't like clawing it all out, all myself.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a
Yeah, but I've got my AirPods in tonight. I'm fucking
I got a bit of a dark horse in a later race, a later event, which might be a little bit of
I just want to ask Finn,
Good each way bet.
Nate the Great, Baldwin, Will Carver. I'm a big fan.
Me
I
too.
think he needs a chance myself
Yes, he
this year.
does.
I think Andrew needs to
Excellent,
start
yes.
using this kid,
Yeah.
and he's having a great association with Simon Hodgson.
Scott says
and
the favourite is too short in the next race.
What I
which
would
is
say,
Scott, I'm not going to say anything just now, but thanks for your message. What would you be going for, Scott? What would you suggest, Finn? What
what I would say about Will Carver is Rome wasn't built in a day, which he's got plenty of time. He's very young.
how old is he?
He must be 18,
Is he
19.
Okay. Yeah, he's got time.
He's got
on
plenty
his
of
side.
time on his side. And this is what Richard Hughes
Well,
told me.
Will Carver, if you're listening, we'd love to get you a Q&A with you. I would anyway.
Yes,
We'd
that
love
would be
to
great.
do that. If anyone knows Will Carver and wants to message him,
Is this the feature?
this
Yeah,
is
it's the feature,
class
yes.
3.
The
2
feature
miles.
at Wolverhampton.
Yeah, the class 3. Only 4 go to post. What would you
£12,000.
sort of cast your eye through them, Finn? I've got a bit on the race if you want me just to. I go from top to bottom. Do you want me
Yes, go ahead, Charles.
So we've got the 1 horse, King Advice, drawn in 2. He's obviously rated 92. Has not won a race since 3rd of August 2019.
Yes.
We've got Nate the Great. I mean,
Yes.
he won here in 19th of February 2021. That was also his latest win. And we've got Arthur's Queen. Drawn in 1, rated 87. He's a 9-year-old. Won last time at Southall. Up only £2 for that. And we've got obviously the favourite, a filly, rated in 82. She's only a 4-year-old. She won last time in a handicap. Up for that win at Wolves. She's up 4. Oh, no, sorry, she's up 5. Sorry, up 5 for that win at Wolves. And that's the line in.
Yeah, if
on your ratings.
Me looking at the race, I would go for either. So I know it's only a 4 on a race, but if I could pick one, I would go for Arthur's Dream.
I think that would be the pace of the race myself.
I think Tom Marquand will get his factions right,
Arthur's Queen, yeah.
and I think it would give the favourite a run for his money.
Nate the Great can be a bit keen. I think he might try and get it to settle, and may well drop out. But I can't see no further than the favourite, Famous Star myself.
You're getting on the jolly bandwagon.
I'm going to get on the jolly bandwagon. I think that's
The Jollies.
The Jollies.
The Jollies have come out. I don't like the Jollies, but
I
they've
think
come to my
Simon Crisford is the
Simon and Ed.
yes.
Obviously a great team. Look no further, Ed and Simon.
It's interesting that Boulding hasn't picked Dave and has picked Will Carver to claim off of this horse, obviously because of the weight difference from
The weight
favourite
difference, yes.
to Nate the Great, 9 stone 11, 8 stone 6.
He's got 8 stone 6 today.
The favourite, and Nate the Great has got 9 stone 11. I think is that top weight. I'm sure it is.
I thought Harry Burns was on this earlier in the day, was it?
And
Famous Star? No? Well, he won on it last time, did he?
He might have been down on it.
He was down on it.
Yeah.
He won on it last time.
Yeah, and I think because
Was it a jockey change?
there must have been a jockey change because
I think
I
Harry
heard-
Burns was on it.
I heard him saying
oh, was he?
that
There's a jockey
you
change.
pick up.
So he's carrying arguably £5 more.
Yes. Yeah,
Because
because
Holly
yes,
lost.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
But to be honest, I mean, I'm a big Holly fan, obviously.
Scott says, like it should win, but I'm going to go for Arthur's Dream at the price. Well done, Scott. We think that might actually make a run in. And Harry,
Welcome, Harry, my man.
Harry
I love
Johnson
him.
says, Nate the Great, good shout, was on it last time, bumped into one, back down to his last winning mark.
Yes.
Thank you
But
very much,
Harry,
Harry.
he's a very consistent horse, Nate the Great. I mean, a terrific horse. But his last win was in February of 2021. So, you know, I think that was at Wolverhampton. It was at Wolverhampton. So, yeah, I mean,
I think O'Shea rode it, didn't he?
Nate,
O'Shea rode it?
I'll look through for you. See what they're saying. Loads of comments flying in. Yeah, Wolverhampton was his last win. And no Will Carver. So
Will Carver.
it can, you know, it could be set up here, Harry, for
Yeah.
Nate the Great, because it, you know, his last win round here, horses for courses, can never get away from it. But I do like this filly. I mean, I think, just Harry, you are very shrewd. I do think Harry Burns was on this, and this makes a massive swing, really, for me. Just type in. I'm sure Harry Burns was on this horse, and so it's arguably carrying another 5. So at 4-9, you can't really back the favourite, but they backed it like it cannot lose. I didn't think it cannot lose, so I have to go with the favourite. But with the jockey change, nothing. Polydor, what a great substitute, but up £5. Nate the Great, like you said, off the winning mark, he's probably the value in the race. So the 1-2, we're picking the 1-2. I know it's only a 4-runner of Fields, but I'm with the favourite. But Nate the Great to run a great race for Will Carver, who I rate very highly, and I hope you and Will have many battles in the summer.
Because Dave rode this horse in New Cesarewich.
Yeah.
I'm going for Arthur's Dream.
Arthur's Dream?
Yeah. Tom Marquand.
So it could be for our trifecta of gamblers.
I'm not sure if you can do a trifecta with a 4-horse race.
The 3, any order? No.
I'm not sure if you can do a
Well,
trifecta. You can
if
do
you
4
can,
cars.
just buzz us in. If you
Yeah,
can,
if you can do a trifecta with 4 horses in a race.
Tricast.
Tricast, I'm not sure. Might be wrong.
Yeah, but yeah.
We've got Brendan Powell live at the races.
Brendan Powell Jr.
Nice
So you guys are
races.
watching.
Very good
Any
jockey.
messages.
Richard Hughes uses.
We've still had no messages at the moment. If you
Good
want
to
to
hear
send
from
us a
Harry.
message, just send us down. Send us the message and we'll post it up on the screen.
I hope you guys. It's a shame. Dean wasn't on tonight.
Yeah, we haven't heard from Dean. I wonder why Dean couldn't come. Perhaps he's busy. He might come on to our stream later. Oh, I've just had an email here from Robert from Newbury. Hello, Robert. He wants to know.
Not with our winners, we won't be out on the town tonight, Robert, I'm afraid.
No.
But yeah. But Robert Enier, good to hear from you. We won't be out tonight in Newbury, I'm afraid.
And Scott says New Year's resolution lasting long, Finley.
New Year's resolution. I'll tell you one thing. I have not had an alcoholic beverage since New Year's.
Exactly.
So
He hasn't.
I did well for a week, but thanks Scott for that. I don't drink anymore.
No, he hasn't drank at all.
10
I
minutes
can vouch
before
for that.
we're off.
And it's been 2 weeks, I think.
Well, is
Since I
Ryan
celebrated.
busy typing in to get
It's,
a view of this horse
he
as
said
well?
he's got 2 horses to saddle up, so he might not be on until later.
What do you mean, two horses?
So he said he's got to saddle 2 horses up. That's what he told me.
That was earlier, though.
Harry says, "What's in the mug, Charles? What's in the mug?"
That's tea, Harry. PG tips.
PG tips, Harry.
You got an email.
I'm a little, I have a bit of a mug, but
Philip from Poland has emailed in.
bloody hell, Philip.
He goes,
Hello, Philip.
Hi DRC Racing from Poland. Really enjoying the stream. Could you please give a shout out to my mum?
Oh, hello,
Hello.
Mum.
Hello, From Poland.
Yeah, all the way from Poland. Wow. We are getting
We're
some.
European.
We're
We're going viral, I think.
We're international. International. DRC International.
That's good.
The betting's just
Thank you
come.
very much, Philip, from
The-
Poland.
I think the betting's just come in now.
Well, I think the favourite's gone way too short.
8 to 15 is the favourite, and that's the right is
What's the
92.
month?
Arthur's Dream 6 to 1, and Mark Johnson's is the outsider. We really commiserate with Mark in the last race. That was very sad.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, another small run affair. I just these class 3 at that. I mean, it's pretty poor. But do you think pace angles? Feeling?
Yeah, Arthur's Dream definitely got the pace angle.
I think it's just going to be 2-2. I think Holiday will lead, and I think either Tom Marquand will sit on her girth, and Nate the Great will sit in behind, and Mark Johnson's will just you never know with Mark Johnson's. They're over.
Well,
They usually make the running, don't they?
Joe made the running in the last race.
Yeah, I think he will try anyway. So
And
there could be a little bit of pace on for the first furlong and a half, I would say,
yeah,
just to sort the positions. But I know it's only a 4-horse race, but it
So
could
a
get a little
message
bit
in
tactical.
no messages yet, Charles. We've still got no more messages in. If you want to ask our panel a question, we'd be willing to pass it on.
I backed it like. Who knows what happened to Harry Burns? He was definitely down for it, wasn't he?
Do you know if he had a bit of an accident this morning on the gallops? Maybe I don't know.
Harry, have you got the paper there? Just let me know about Harry Burns. Pretty sure he was down to ride.
Was he meant to ride you?
Yeah, I think he was down
was
to
it?
ride it. He was
No,
down
he's
to
down to
ride
ride
the
the favourite.
The favourite, yes.
Pretty sure he was.
Can Harry Burns do 8 stone 6?
No, probably not. Maybe he wasn't down to ride it.
Do you mean? I don't think 8 stone 6 is quite light.
Yeah.
Like I certainly can't do 8 stone 6 anyway.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I was looking wrong there. Maybe she was on it all along.
I heard Bob Robert saying earlier on at the races that you picked up a nice ride on the favourite in the feature. He said.
Who?
Robert was interviewing Holly.
Oh, right. Maybe he wasn't.
I don't know.
Maybe they put him on it and then he couldn't do it.
He was definitely jocked up this morning.
He was
Harry Johnson. Oh,
Yeah.
you've already read that one out.
right. Okay.
We're a bit slow here.
Yes, he was.
Okay. I
great.
think possibly 8 stone 6, maybe a little bit of a challenge. Certainly for me, I think
Yeah.
when I was riding, I'm sure
Maybe
he
he
was.
was hopeful to do it.
Yeah, or he's ill with all this coronavirus testing.
COVID. Yes,
could
could be. We don't know if
Potentially.
anyone's
Yeah,
got
I
any
thought I
news.
did definitely read
Let
that.
us know if you've got any news on Harry. He's down the road tomorrow at Lingfield.
Yeah.
Right,
But you're right, he's quite a big lad, isn't he? So, not a big
and
lad.
obviously
but-
being a jockey, it's difficult for you to keep your weight down.
It says lowest riding weight 8 stone 2.
Oh, right, interesting.
Alright, so maybe.
So we still don't really know.
4 minutes to post time.
It'd be a great little
I mean,
ride
they've
for
absolutely smashed this.
Holly to get treble up. This could be
Yes.
treble.
Who's that from? Scott?
Yeah, no, Holly won on Charles
Oh.
Street. Didn't she win the first?
Charles Street.
Did Holly win the first? Or is she
No, it's a
No.
apprentice race.
right? Okay, not the first, the second one.
Double, is it?
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah.
For me, the favourite, but now they've like wheeled into it. Like
No, she won on across the nose. She won the cellar.
she won the cellar, yeah.
Yeah, on
So,
James
yeah,
Ferguson.
you're right,
So,
you're
so
right.
she's this could be
This could be the treble, yeah.
Treble, yeah.
Polydor treble. obviously, when you were probably doing your trebles, you didn't know she was going to ride the horse.
No,
but,
you didn't. No, that's true.
Great. She can get it today. Well spotted. Well spotted. Great spot from.
Have we got any more emails in? You want to refresh it? Have a look.
No more emails.
Where's the gal who likes to know the weather? Because I like. She hasn't come in today, is she not?
Was that?
Why is all the money come now for this horse? Because Holly Door's on it, or what?
Yeah, it's more than likely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But then the trebles wouldn't have been. Like I said, it's not like she was jogged up for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, well, I don't get it. Harry. Oh, here we go, guys. We've got it.
Dear.
Harry. He's
absolutely gutted to ride the ride on Famous Star this evening.
Yeah.
He's
got corona.
He's got a
Puts me.
positive test.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I said about coronavirus, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Done.
Sorry. Yeah.
Could be a potential either wait
Yeah,
or
But maybe they're just following this.
and this is why we do testing for jockeys before races. Because if we weren't doing testing for jockeys every race, then we would not know if he had coronavirus or not. So he's done a good thing there, Harry Bones. Well done.
Yeah. Well, hope you get better.
Yes. Hope you get
First
better,
and
Harry.
foremost, and speedy recovery. But thanks for thanks to the PJ making them do this and the BHA doing it, and keep the sport in a safe environment. And I hope I'm sure you'll cheer it on anyway, Harry. If you're watching, I'm sure you will, because you won on it and last time, and you obviously want the horse to win. So yeah, so speedy recovery. I hope you test negative in the coming days.
Yeah.
And he actually a little bit of a plug on Harry. Great ride you gave Dave Flood's horse at Kempton on Wednesday. I was there live, and obviously you rode it a mile and a 4, and it pulled your arms out a little bit, dropped it back and trip, and it done the job. So
yeah,
well done, great ride, and great training performance from Dave Flood as well.
Yeah, great training performance, Dave.
I wonder if Harry Burns is in, or could be in the chat. Is he?
Do you think we can get Harry Burns in the chat? Harry Johnson, you know him well. We get him in the live.
I don't have him to give him a message, so
anybody got him? Just tell him to tweet, to message in.
Send us a message. We'd appreciate that. With DRC Racing. So we've come to a conclusion. I'm going for the favourite, the Jolly. And so are you, Charles?
I mean, I fancied it at evens. Was it 4 to 5 and even money? I thought it was a good thing. Listen, we're trying to. I mean, you can't back it. I couldn't back any horse at 8 to 15, to be honest. Just not a bit of me. But it's not a bit of me.
And we got Finley. You like Author Stream?
Pardon?
You like Author Stream?
Yes, Tom Markham.
Yeah.
I think I like my preference for the horse is typically Tom Markham. I think he's good in small fields, and I think he's tactically aware in racing, and I think he can nick it. He's very strong.
I think he'll make the running myself.
I think he'll if he makes the running, either him or Mark Johnston's. He's got a great draw, and if he can get out, I think he'll make the running and set good fractions. I think it could be hard to beat. Obviously, you can't take it away from the favourite because
they're backed like it can't get beat. And she's young.
I think
and Tom has gone to the front.
Yes, Tom's gone off to the. Going to make it
and Nate the Great is just
Yeah,
sitting on his
well,
turf.
that was great, Finn. jockey yourself, and you knew exactly what was going to happen in this race. It's like you're riding in the race.
Holly Doyle not panicking, taking her time. It's only 4 horses in the race, so there's no need to panic. Just keep the horse relaxed
They're going quite quick.
wait for the last 2 furlongs to make her move. There's no point
Was
rushing.
Tom Marquardt making a run in?
They're going,
Yes, he's right.
they're
Do
going
you think she said something to him?
I'd say there was words.
Making a strong pace.
Do you think she said, "Hey, Tom"?
I think Tom Marquardt knows his horse. He's setting good
I'm sure
fractions.
it
Tom.
hasn't, viewers. I'm sure. I'm just having a laugh, but
Tom's not making it a
Charlie
tactical
shouting out,
race.
"Go on, go on!" I'm on the 1 to 2.
I think they're going quick enough, to be honest with you.
They're going.
Tom's not
quick.
making it tactical race. He's obviously he thinks his horse needs a good gallop,
Funny.
and every fraction has been fast. 13 seconds a furlong.
13 seconds, yeah.
For
I'm sure
a 2-mile race, it is good fractions.
and
he's obviously making it a test.
on, as you said. So
Tom obviously knows his horse stays really well,
Yes, he does.
and he's just got a nice and relaxed out in front, and
Oh,
is
Holly
setting
said-
lovely fractions.
or Holly said a few things in the way.
He's still making it a quick tempo.
If you can
Vinny.
see-
He's trying to slow it up now.
If
Isn't
you can see, Tom Marquardt every furlong is pretty much the exact same time per furlong, which is pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive.
Um,
This one, he's slowed it up a
And-
bit now.
We're going around the bend, so naturally
Yeah.
slows the further lap.
so it's very impressive that the Sky Sports Racing do all the times per furlong, so you can see how fast they are going. It's just slowing up now.
It's great to have you here, Finn. A guy who has ridden in many races. Talking
Yeah.
us through this. Do you think a tricky event for runners, or do you like them?
If you're on the favourite,
Scott says
you
that
have got a lot of people
Nate
against
the Great
you, so
is travelling well.
yeah.
Sorry, Scott, but I think they all are.
Will Carver's got him in a nice position, and I'd be very happy with where I am right now. I would also be happy. I'd be happy with all of them. Tom is making it a real stretch from the
Yeah, he's
from the 4-pole,
again, yes.
and Holly Doyle is just taking her time. She doesn't need to panic. All she's got to do is get past Nate the Great to win, I think.
Yeah, Nate the Great's just about to take
She's
it
going
up.
to make
He's
a
gonna
manoeuvre.
try and
She's
make-
going to piss up, isn't she? She thinks she's got.
They've gone very early,
They've gone early, yeah.
and yeah, it's all she has to do is get past Nate the Great to win. And I don't think she's going to catch him. Will Carver.
Will Carver, yes.
No, Holly Doyle is going to beat him. She's going to get the treble.
There's not much in it.
Yeah, she'll
She
get
gets
that.
up.
Yeah.
Yes,
she
he's
gets
got the Holly. Well done to Holly on the
Nate the
treble.
Great has a bit of speed off the bend,
Mm.
but unfortunately, Holly Doyle with the 876 on her back. I think,
But I'd just like
Out
to
on top.
say I thought it was a great tactical ride by Will Carver. To be honest.
Yeah, it was.
yeah, I think kept it very simple.
No,
Um,
I mean I'm a big fan of his, and I really hope this kid can go on to good things, because I think he's just class. He's just literally he has definitely shown what he can do tonight against
Oh, we've had a new subscriber,
a
Charles.
Group 1 jockey in Holly
Yeah.
Doyle. I mean, listen, he's got. He's done all he could on the horse.
Yeah. And he hasn't hit him too many times. He's given him enough chances. He's given him the smack and then put his hands back on the reins. And he's given it every
Welcome
chance.
on board, Darbonna. You just subscribed to our channel. That's good, thank you.
Dan Bonner, thank you. Right, mate. Good work.
Did well to get up there. Scott says.
I don't think it won like a 8 to 15 shot.
No, it didn't.
Obviously not, but
Scott gave it.
I mean, Nate the Great. I mean, he's just so consistent, isn't he? Probably too consistent.
And
isn't
interestingly enough, Dan Bonner, the new subscriber, used to ride Nate the Great as a yearling.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he did.
well,
Good God.
He rode
He
him as
is
a
such a
yearling.
consistent
So
horse.
Dan was watching the race,
and
he-
obviously he loves Wolverhampton, doesn't he? The horse.
Dan, Dan used to ride him every day as a yearling, and because he was at
That was no tip, but we got the winner. He was 6-5.
He's down to that
She. It's a new bacon. Well done, Simon and Ed.
Yes,
Just
well
the
done,
thirds.
Simon and Head. Yeah.
Yeah, he used to.
Harry
Dan used to
says-
ride Nate the Great at Archie Watson's as a yearling.
All right.
So
Great.
very interesting stuff there.
Harry says, agreed on Will Carver. Charles rode a winner for me last year. Good pilot, understand? Underrated.
Yeah, I think
Underrated,
so.
yeah.
I mean, I'll plug a few on here, Harry, because I'm for the jockeys, and this channel is a bit of a laugh and everything on a Friday. And if people want us to go live somewhere else, we will. But yeah, I mean, I've got Finney to my right, and when he gets back, he's 100% a guy I can trust, Harry, because you like a punt as well as I do, and Finney's here, and he, a great talisman for it to choose. It's like he's like Joe Fanning, as in you have great
Yes.
interaction in the morning and then
Yeah.
in the evening, in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So I like to plug the jockeys, and we plugged a few. We plugged 4 today. Harry, you probably wasn't on board, but I like 4 Hammer Hansen. I hope he's lost his claim now, so it's a big year for 4, and I hope he gets the rise he deserves. And Will as well.
David, who would you say is an underrated jockey right now?
Underrated
jockey. Yeah. Who would you think is underrated right now that deserves a chance? I'm trying to think who mine would be. I would possibly say. Thor, I agree with you on Thor Hammer Hansen.
I think Thor's a really good rock.
I just think Finn, it's like he's lost his claim.
Yeah.
It's a big year.
Yeah.
And I hope Hannon supports him.
And he got good chances with Alan King on Cour de Leon.
Yes.
And also he's ridden quite a lot of big nice horses for Alan King in some big races. So that's the break you need. You need to get your foot in the door in this game. And I think he did that the year, which made him take off a little bit. But it's hard to keep your foot in the door, if you know what I mean.
It is hard.
Yeah. So going back, what are underrated jockeys for our viewers?
Apprentice or pro?
Without being
Apprentice or pro?
apprentice or pro.
So
Well, both. I mean,
pro, I think not being like biased, I think David Probert. I think he is world class, and I think he deserved his chance 5 years ago. If I'm honest with you,
Yes.
I mean he's good, but he should be. We're talking Ocean Murphy level, and he will be there. But that's I think he's underrated completely.
yeah. I mean,
I know that's been.
Oshie Murphy is a three-time champion jockey. There's
Yeah.
not many who have done that.
Yeah.
I think his level is his level, Oshie. As a pro, underrated. I mean, obviously you mentioned Dave. I'm obviously a massive fan. Everyone knows that. Who tunes in, and if they don't, I am. Been through his career as nearly as long as you, so I don't want to bang on about him. If I had to take an outside view, a guy tonight who rode, I really like him. I think
Will Carver.
Jason Hart as a
Jason
pro.
Hart, yeah.
I really think he rode a Group 2 winner,
Yes.
and this year for Mark Johnson, and I really like him. I think he's strong. He does nothing wrong.
Scott says Probert.
I also think one of my favourite jockeys would be Pat Dobbs.
Yeah, Pat Dobbs is great.
He's one of my top 3 favourite jockeys worldwide.
Yeah.
Not many people would say it, but he is top class.
What about you, Dave?
Sorry. Yeah, well, I agree. David doesn't get. He should be getting some more good horses to ride. You can only do your best when you're on the right horse.
Yeah,
great. So if you've got the rights, you can do the job. So He very rarely makes mistakes, David.
No, exactly.
And there are a lot of decent apprentices coming through. You know.
Yeah, Harry Davies rode his first winner yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Today, Lingfield first race
on his second ride. Pretty impressive. Also, I seen Christian Howarth.
Yeah,
Howarth.
Yeah.
Rode a double today.
Yeah.
Very interesting jockey.
I think John
Could be one to
Farley
watch
doesn't
out
get
for.
the chances he deserves. He was a good jockey in his apprentice days.
Yeah, I
He
remember
seems
him
to-
riding one for Richard and getting a good ride.
Yeah, I remember when he won the. I think he won the Britannia. I was there that day when John won the Britannia.
Yeah.
And seemed to have lost his way, and he's riding a bit for Clive Cox now.
They're
Yeah.
reunited with the Clive.
Yeah,
So,
very good.
What's,
Harry
what's the chat
says.
saying?
Harry says on the subject of jockeys, I've been very impressed with Jefferson Smith since he's come from France. He's
Jefferson Smith.
he's based at Rocheverians.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can give you a lowdown. I was with him in the summer at Charlie's, in the winter at Charlie's. He was at Charlie's, come over from France, and he couldn't speak a word of English, even though he's got a great English name in Smith surname. But he rides. To be honest, he come over, Harry, and he actually ridden group winners for Godolphin in France. If you look back on his French form as a jockey, so he was always well able. But yeah, I think he's going to be a great attribute to Roger Vaughan. He's got a great string of jockeys as David Egan, Jack Mitchell. Obviously, Andrea rides Shaker Bates. So I don't know where he's going to fit in there, but I'm sure he will fit in.
Yeah.
And he's
Scott agreed with me. He said Christian Howarth
Yes, so
is looking good at the minute. Yeah, nice double today, and
Christian
that
Howard's
should
looking good
get his name out there.
at the minute. Yes,
Um,
thank you, Scott. Thank you, Harry, for your last message.
what's the next 15 minutes to the night?
Quarter to.
And there's 2 more races after this.
We're
Eight
yeah,
races.
8:30, yes.
8:30.
Well,
I've only got the 7
it's 7 o'clock. Well, I've got
off the phone from them on it.
I've gone for Derek Shaw's here. I think Derek Shaw's 5 furlong. This is a class 5 handicap.
Well, I'm gonna lay one in this.
You're going to
Lay one.
what do you mean?
Can't win.
Who is it?
I like Derek Shaw's here because his horses are starting to peak. I was up in Southall. Was it Sunday? I was there Sunday.
For the boys tuning in, what do they think?
Was it there Sunday? No, it wasn't Sunday. It was I think it was Tuesday. What day was it? What day was Southall? When no, was it Tuesday? Wasn't it Southall? Anyway, I was up in Southall and Derek's horse beat a good ride. What Dave gave of David Brown's almost won. Magic Gem runs next week, and they were very excited there. There was a quite a large group of owners.
Oh.
They must have been a syndicate or something. They were jumping for joy. And I do think Derek Shaw's horses are coming back to form, and I think this will probably go to Derek. Myself, we've picked 3 winners from 5 between us. 3 winners from 5.
Yeah, very good.
3 from 5.
3 out of 5 winners is pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
very impressive.
Who's had the 3?
I had 1. You had 2.
And I had none.
so
I've tipped every one, haven't I?
oh yeah. Well, we both agreed with things.
Half.
We'll get
Because
half.
we're in competition. You got to remember. So I give you half.
So where do you lie in the naps table, Charles? Would you say you
I don't know.
would you lead in the naps table?
I would like to say. I think what happens is you give me all the information early, and then I sink it in, and then you change your mind, and then I
Oh,
just
so you copy?
yeah, I think I
You
rolled
copy
the
my notes.
repeats,
You
so,
copies my notes.
yeah.
He copies my notes.
Yeah, but from our viewers, there's only one.
Scott says the gravy train.
Scott, I have that right in my notes. I'm not going to lie
I
to you.
think the gravy train.
It ran well last time, up £2 for the second at Lingfield. It's up £2 for Lingfield. The only thing, Scott, I'd say is Lingfield to Wolverhampton, as Finley will come in on this. Different tracks.
Very
Yeah.
very different.
Sharp 5 round Lingfield is not a sharp 5 round Wolves.
No, I think Lingfield's sharper.
Yes.
He is a course and distance winner, though. The gravy train.
Yeah,
Round Wolves.
but we're just Lingfield's very sharp,
Yeah.
5, very quick as it goes downhill. There's no slow up in the pace over 5 at Lingfield. I don't think so. Wolverhampton still fast, but it's a flat track, and
Well documented by you, Dave. He is a course and distance winner.
And he's got a lot of pace. I think he'll be the pace of the race. The gravy train.
And Rob Hornby, Group 1 winning jockey
Group 1
last year.
winning jockey.
wow.
So, in capable hands. For me, that on the race of this, actually, the favourite, I can't. For your layers backers out there, I can't see it winning from that draw. From that draw, I can't see it.
No, he's got it. He's
Morgan Cole, £7 claimer,
From the draw,
inexperienced.
from the draw,
Um,
it can't win. So I'm taking on the favourite. Listen, it's a trappy event,
it's
but I've gone for the gravy train. I think it's a great each way prize.
it's a very poor race.
But I think the gravy train's a great each way prize, Scott. And I wouldn't be piling in on any horse, but if I was on the machine, I wouldn't be having the favourite. But DRC Racing's all about putting the head on the line. Love Morgan to ride and have a winner on the horse, because I think, she's a great, young girl jockey, and hopefully she could be the next Holly Dawn and everything, and I'm all for that. But from the draw and everything, I can't see it winning. So that was my big lay of the day, or lay of the night.
well, I'm afraid I'm tipping it, because I think that there'd be so much pace on the race.
Oh, I like this.
That's,
Come to
the
the
Tron
come to the
will
party.
come
This
through
is-
and beat the gravy train.
Yeah, this race is a terrible race.
Yeah.
It is a
On
terrible
paper, we look.
Is it okay for me to?
And
go-
what about Charlie's horse? Charlie Wallace's
You've
horse,
got
yeah.
Tony Carroll's who's third
Oh,
favourite.
he's a good
Jason
right,
Watson.
I'm gonna-
No form whatsoever. Most of these aren't even rated 50.
No, there is a low key.
Yeah, not to 50, but most of them are rated 46,
46.
49. Joe, that is mainly, and it's a pretty poor race. So, but then there's a grade for every horse. So, and one's got to win, and I can't find a horse to win, but
No, I mean, I've gone through this race.
I wouldn't go for any of them.
and I can't. I know the gravy train will run well today.
What do you think?
Harry says small each way bet on Lorna Cole, badly out of form but well drawn, a course and distance winner, cheek pieces back on.
Yeah.
And her last win came around here last March. He said he's not having a bet, and I feel.
Yeah,
And
he's right.
I feel though,
Not
not a betting race. He says not a
and
betting race.
interesting enough, Harry Johnston, Lorna Cole won off a mark of 61 when it on its last win at Wolverhampton over this over this trip and track. So That's very interesting. It
And
was in a small field.
Scott says Charlie Wallace's horse, Charlie Wallace, knows what time of day it is too. I totally agree
Yeah.
with you, Scott.
Can you anybody want to put your thoughts in on Mr. PC?
What does he mean by the time of day? Does he tell the time well? Scott
Scott tells the time well.
does he?
What do you think of Mr. PC, guys? I just interested. I'm not too sure about it. No
Well,
form at all, but is their favourite.
You come from Ireland. You also come from Ireland.
It's got no form whatsoever,
Um,
Funny.
and I have no idea about the horse, to be honest with you.
Probably,
Acclamation, sprinting sire,
I think
blinkers on for the first time, and a tongue tie.
may need further, in my opinion. Maybe 5 furlongs will be too sharp for it.
It's very
And
Sorry, I'm getting a few Snapchats coming in, guys. We're in the modern world.
yes, you got the
Duffy.
Snapchats going. Oh, we got
Yeah.
Duffy. Hello, are you Duffy? Our things.
We're all good in the hood. Yeah, again, I've got stern shoulders tonight, carrying. Yeah, but normally you come good in the last couple of races.
Yes, I have. I have the last one.
Yeah, this is your time to shine. Back end.
Yes.
just gonna grab a drink, guys.
Yeah.
Good man.
Grab.
Go. As a drinks in there, if you want one. If you want a cool drink.
Will there be a soft drink in here?
Yeah, there
Yes,
will.
of course there is. It's got Coca-Cola up the top.
Listen, we have
Um,
everything in
that-
the
That
Get
is-
me a Lucas Ages one, please. The one on the right there.
Oh, I'll have a look at that as well.
Yeah. Okay.
George Bowie, if you're listening, because I've just had a message from you, I always plug
Thank
you.
you.
Please write in. Don't write on the WhatsApp.
He's writing on the WhatsApp, is he?
Yes. As I call him, Boss Man, Champion Boss Man.
And
Where is Boss Man tonight? Lee, where's Lee?
and Scott
I'm going to pick
says
a horse for this race.
Right.
Scott says a little bit of money coming for the train. Yes, I agree. Yeah,
Well,
Scott.
they're Scott. They know. They know who's on. They know
And
who's tipping
Ro-
it.
Ron's there. He's having a chat with Bob.
Rocket, Ron, as they call him. Where's he drawn?
I'm going to go for.
He's drawn okay as well. Isn't he?
Yeah, he's drawn
Seven.
one, isn't he? Is
No.
he drawn one?
I'm going to go for. Are you ready for this one?
Oh, he's drawn 6.
Drawn 6.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Drawn with him.
I am going to go for
They've come for 8.
Captain Ryan.
Now, Captain Ryan, Liam
Okay.
rode that last time out, and it's a 5-time course winner, course and distance winner, Captain Ryan.
This horse,
But never showed nothing on his last run.
3 starts ago. It ran over 6 furlongs at Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
Finished second off a mark of 49, beaten 3 lengths.
Liam Canary rode it last
Tyler
time.
Hurd is riding it today. I think his claim will help very much so. He's an 11-year-old
40 to 1.
bay gelding, big price. But in this sort of grade of a race, I wouldn't even be surprised if La Chica Lobo wins because it's a very poor race and they are all pretty much the same ability.
Yes,
in my
I agree.
opinion. No
I can't
horse
see-
here.
I can't see any dark horse in the race. That's for sure.
And if I tell you my opinion, if you run this race 10 times over with
Yes.
the same horses,
Yes.
you'll have a different result every single time,
Yeah, you're probably right.
give or take.
I mean, the
it's-
favourite is 8 to 11 with a
Way too
bar
short.
draw.
Right.
A bar draw.
My opinion, when you get below a mark of 50,
Yes.
they're all the same standard.
This
Yeah,
is
of
a
course
way.
not.
There's not one horse better than the other. They all run every week at the same time at Wolverhampton and Lingfield, and one horse can win and then the another wins. So I'm going for Captain Ryan.
I might have egg on my face, but
No,
8 to 11, I don't sit on the fence. This is so short at 8 to 11. Yes, I might have egg in my face afterwards, but I'd just quite like to just do of your thoughts, guys. We've got 4 minutes of post time.
And we
Another-
just had a message off of Ryan. He's been busy with the horse, but he's hoping to come on later, Charles.
Lovely.
But just as we've got 4 minutes of post time, there's a Callum Hutchinson, a jockey I quite like from the Kingsclear Academy.
Yes.
As we keep going on about Harry Davis earlier.
Ascot
Another
Jumbo.
guy as Will Carver.
Will Carver.
Well worth his £5, Callum.
Is that for Miss Hobson? Is it?
Do you think he's well worth his £5?
Mrs. Claire Hobson. She's
Yes.
She
I
trains down in Worcester, does she?
Do you think he's well worth his £5?
Who?
Callum Hutchinson.
I've been
Callum. I like Callum.
Yeah,
I
from the
think he's a very-
Kingsclear Academy. Yeah.
Great rider.
I've met
His
him a
dad
couple
was-
of times, and he's really,
His dad
really
was
screwed on.
interesting enough. I was down with Callum Hutchinson
yeah.
down at the Oaksey House gym
Yes.
the other day, and I watched him on the simulator.
Yeah.
And I couldn't fault him. Very
No.
strong in the finish,
Great.
and he knows how to ride the simulator. So, and usually I can find pick out a nick or two that they can
Yeah.
improve on. But in all honesty, I
Yes.
couldn't. His position and his push was, and his stick was very good. So I couldn't fault him on that one. He's very good.
Can you email?
So,
But
but then again, his dad was a very good jockey. So
Evan Cassidy.
Wayne
Just
Hutchinson.
we've got a message here from Evan Cassidy.
7 o'clock.
He says, what are we going for? Who are we going for?
7 o'clock at
In
Wolverhampton.
7 o'clock at Wolverhampton.
Well, we've gone for the
Okay,
great.
let's go through. Go through.
I'm
your-
going
you go
for
first,
the
David.
going for the favourite. I think Derek Shaw's horse is coming. Or Derek Shaw's team are coming into form, and I do think the pace will come from the Gravy Train, and I think the Gravy Train maybe is only danger myself. But
Charles, what do you think? Your pick.
I think from the draw, I can't have the favourite, especially at 8 to 11. I think, but it's just I can see why the bookies always win. So if I had to pick one, I think, to be honest, it's probably. I think it's more of a lay race, just lay the favourite. But if I have to pick one, it has to be the Gravy Train. You know, I think Rob Hornby, Group 1 winning jockey, you know, pings out from drawn 6, and that's my pick.
I am going for a outsider in this race because, like I said before, I think if you run this race 10 times over, you'll get a different result every time.
yes,
When you get into a grade of below mark of 50 rated horses, they're pretty poor, but they run every week, and they're good fun to watch, these sprinters. And so I am going for Captain Ryan, Tyler Hurd, claiming 5. He's an 11-year-old Bay Gelding, and his 3 starts ago, he finished second over 6 furlongs here. So I think the claim could help, and if he he's got an okay draw, if he can nick out and sit maybe 4th or 5th, he could pick up the pieces at the end and possibly nick a place.
There's a lot of money coming for Charlie's, and he,
Charlie.
as Scott predicted, he knows the time of day. Holly Doll on a 4-timer.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, interesting enough.
Yeah.
And we know she can do it. So
great jockey.
Well, Claire Hobson trains at Royston, just outside Newmarket there.
Near John Jenkins. Is
No,
it?
near John Jenkins, yeah.
Okay, if you want to give us a subscribe and a follow, would be great.
so just to go through them again, you've
Harry
gone for
Johnson's
the
Tyler.
time.
what's
I'm
Harry
going for
going
the favourite,
And you
the
are
Gravy
not
Train
picking
of
any?
Danger.
Can you pick a horse out of this to win?
Yeah, the Gravy Train.
The Gravy Channel. I'm going for Captain Ryan.
I've massively laid the favourite.
As predicted, the Gravy Train has gone off.
And
As predicted, Morgan Cole is.
Captain Ryan could be stuck 3 wide here. And who is that keen there? Oh, and Captain Ryan has got a lovely position. He's got a lovely position, 1 out off the rail from drawn 7. And that's where you want to be in these 5 furlong races. But now he just wants to hold on to his horse and maybe slow the race up for half a furlong.
say
'Cause
Rob
that's all you
Horn-
can do.
I say Rob Hornby's thinking everything's gone right.
Yeah, but
He's got the run on him. He's gone slow fractions. He's going to kick.
I remember David won on Gravy Train at Windsor.
And the Tron is fucking.
Boom!
Boom! The
Boom.
Tron.
Mr. PC, very
Egg
interesting.
on the
there.
face for Charles.
Scott says it's been smashed.
Egg on the face for Charles.
I found Mr. PC very interesting there. No
I-
form whatsoever. Zeros by his
Yeah,
name.
run very well.
And finished second.
Yeah, great.
Jason
run.
Watson.
Yeah,
Very
Jason,
interesting that
Jason,
was.
yeah, very
Yeah.
well. That horse should be put in your tracker
form.
for Tony
And that's
Darrell.
what I was trying to ask earlier, what people think of Mr. PC, because I
Probably once.
didn't understand.
I'd
Didn't
say
where-
once
where his
further
form
on
was.
breeding though, on the if you look at its spare form, it's been running over a mile, and it dropped it back.
He
to
come over from
5.
Ireland, didn't he? And
Yeah. But if you look through its breeding, it looks like as if it.
where did the gravy train finish? Was it
Third.
Well, the Tron's gone in for the favourite backers and well picked from David. And I couldn't see it winning from Drawn 5, but obviously Derek Shaw got it in great form.
And,
And great ride from Morgan Cole again.
And
And she had to sit and suffer from the draw, and that's what she did. She didn't do anything stupid, and great ride.
And like you say, if you on your opinions, if you run this race again,
You'd probably
you-
get a different result.
yeah,
Yeah, you would.
because there was no clear
Yeah, exactly.
winner there.
And I would have thought that if the gravy train had kicked on further and
Yeah.
used his gate speed to get first run, the gravy train could have easily won.
I think
Could have
Morgan
easily
Cole
won.
looked quite stylish there, to be
To
honest
be
with you.
fair, she's a good little
She didn't
rider.
panic. She didn't panic, and
She let him have it.
Yeah.
And they didn't go great gallop either.
No.
Early on. So.
Scott says Watson's mount in the next race. Have a little look, lads. Form of 0-0-0.
Yeah.
And his favourite, Jason Watson.
This is Division 2, is it? Well, no, that's Division 1. Division 1. Tony Carroll's, though. He's won a great race, isn't it?
Yeah, Tony Carroll's run really well.
It was backed and then it drifted. I don't get that.
this horse was this Mr. Tron. I'm sure it was Blinker's first time and tongue tie first
Yeah,
time.
it was well backed.
So
and
very
then it
interesting,
drifted,
that. Yeah. So
I've got a little bit of a dark horse in the next race, guys.
Well, you always come good back end. I think is that 2-2, is it, or is it?
Yeah, we're 2-2.
2.5.
Two,
2.5.
yeah,
Half
two,
in
oh,
front.
yeah. No, well, yeah, we give you half. Well, 1.5.
Okay, thanks. Not like we get competitive on this.
No, we don't
channel,
get
but,
competitive.
and just wanted to point out this winner here, the Tron, is a gorgeous looking horse.
yeah.
Gorgeous looking grey horse.
Morgan Cole.
Derek
For you guys, she's probably the best looking girl jockey out there.
I haven't actually seen her face because she's got a mask
I've
up.
seen her face.
and
but,
Derek is really excited.
She got a mask up, guys.
He's on the
When I
phone.
met her, she didn't
He's
have
on
a
the phone.
mask
No,
up.
no.
anyway.
Yeah, she didn't have any clothes on either. I think they're going
No,
to.
she's actually very.
Yeah, she's good.
No,
these
she's
these
good.
women riders nowadays, I think they are.
Well,
Yeah,
you've got
getting
her
very
to
good.
fear Finn.
Yeah,
Fair play to her.
Yeah.
She dropped in from a bad draw, and I thought that would have to beat her all day, but he's flown with a wet sail.
Oh,
and
you got
Dave
got
Senior.
an email.
Oh, well,
Read it out.
we got an email here from Gary.
Gary from Barry.
Gary from
Gary.
Sorry,
Gary. Hi, Gary.
He's actually from Swansea. Yeah, so Gary
Is
from
that in
Swansea.
Wales?
Yeah,
So
Swansea.
is that near you?
Um,
Gary from Wales.
yeah,
Wales.
Swansea is about, I'd say, round about.
What does he say?
Gary wants to know how long has the channel been going?
Oh,
Ooh,
do you want to answer that
Gary.
question, David?
Well, Gary, it took us several weeks to actually set the studio up, as you can see. We've got the new set, and this is our second live stream. We're hoping to put more content on as we go along.
Yes.
A few interviews, jockey interviews, and we like to go up and we go racing quite often. So we hope to go up and interact with the jockeys. We're hoping to get a few trainers on, and we're hoping to go up the gallops and film by the side of the road.
Well, we're going to get Dave Senior with the GoPro on.
We'll get the GoPro on.
Right, if you've got a GoPro, I can get some footage of me going up the gallops
I've got
with
a
a GoPro on.
Yeah, but it's I've got a GoPro. It's hard to switch the damn thing on when you're on the horse. Though. When you
Yeah.
have to use it up the gallops. I got
Yeah. Interesting. Might just give that a little
Once we
follow,
get the other PC going, we'll be able to put some footage of some horses working up the gallops, which we've got plenty
Yeah,
of.
figure. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be quite.
Nice.
He's an interesting character. It was great for Derek and all the team there.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Egg on the face for Charles there.
Yes.
So
but
anyway,
it was
onwards
very-
and
it wasn't-
upwards,
it wasn't-
onwards and
it was too
upwards,
short.
onwards and upwards.
But
So the
I
next
only
race,
let's have a look at the next. Let's have a quick little glance, and then we'll have a little recap. So next race is the Coral Proud to Support British Racing Handicap Division 1.
yeah, Division 1.
This is a Class 6, 3-year-olds only, over 5 furlongs.
Over 5 furlongs. Then the draw's going to be most important
Well,
again.
it didn't affect you the last day, did it?
No, because that was
'Cause
obviously,
you are
I
the
just want
judge.
to. I'm going to ask you this, Charles. If you want to have a look at the David Amira's here and have a look at its form, I want you to see what you think
Absolutely cool.
and tell me what you think of the form of this horse.
I can't
and,
believe it's favourite.
and what and
I
very
can't
interesting.
believe it's favourite.
It's
Yes.
ran in Ireland,
a lot of money.
3
for this
runs,
horse.
and it was 100 to 1 on its last run, and now it is favourite
Yeah.
for this race here. Very, very
So they're obviously
interesting.
trying to have it off. And David Amir, well capable. Jason
And
Watson,
Jason
well
Watson.
capable.
So I wonder. that's
So
very
obviously they're trying to have it off, and that. Do you know what I just found a little bit interesting?
Right
Is
over to Vega.
a James Tate, Tom Marquand, drawn into, sweetly drawn, has bits of form. Obviously, that's all it is going to be. Bits of form in this sort
Yeah.
of race. It's never going to
But
stand
obviously,
out.
when the summer racing gets going, and we'll be going to be doing Royal Ascot.
I'm
Or
going to
doing
go. I'm going to
good-
go for a little
Good
dark
racing.
horse.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, then, David, let's hear it.
This horse, I've got a bit of an inkling for this horse.
Okay.
There's been a bit of money for this horse. It's from Scott Dixon and Jack Duan rides it. Yeah, and I was talking to his dad the other day at the race meeting, and he gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning and takes him all the way down to Simon Dow's. Then he takes him racing after,
Wow.
and that's some effort.
Yeah.
You know,
So that could.
and I
They
think
obviously
this-
think a lot of the horse.
well, this horse has been gambled on, and I like Scott Dixon as a trainer.
Yeah, you like Jack Doohan as well.
No, I think you like Jack Doohan.
I think he's a good jockey. And I'm glad he come back from his time off. He's always been very nice to me, Jack Doohan. He's been a very nice lad.
He's a very nice lad. This horse come from Johnny Butler's.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Jeremy
Yeah.
Butler.
Massive prices,
The
massive
magic
prices,
man,
all
learned from
every
the
run,
great Barney Curley.
and plenty of money for it. Scott says he's.
Oh, Scott's typed again.
I fancy Carl Burks. to
Oh,
be
okay,
fair.
interesting.
Carl Burks, yeah.
For any of you who didn't realise, it's very hot in the studio here. In this Lambourne studio.
Well,
It's
Scott.
quite warm, isn't it? Do you all think?
Yeah,
it
we've
is.
got the heating on. haven't
Well,
we?
Yeah.
Scott,
With all these lights.
Carl Burt for me, great trainer, and I just can't plug Clifford Lee enough. I think he's a fantastic talent. He's drawn in 6, and he is 6. It's like big. I think we should be like America. Number 1 is drawn 1. Number is just easier to work out. I think that's where we go wrong.
Yeah.
We have
in
forgotten
English
about
races.
Thorpe.
Um,
haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it holds bits of form, a bit like the Tate horse. You know, listen, I'm all for giving one a stab in the dark here at a big price, but it's very interesting how,
You okay there?
yeah,
You got hay fever?
no, yeah,
Yeah, it's
but it's interesting how they've gone David.
it's
and
the middle of
like,
January.
No
and Charles
form,
got hay fever.
no form, and you know they've smashed into this.
Yeah,
That looks a nice fish there, doesn't it? on the old adverts on at the races.
Are we talking fish or are we talking horses?
I wasn't a fish. I was never a fisherman.
I'm getting a little bit peckish in the studio here, guys.
Chase.
So you've gone for Al Tilal. Is that how you say it?
Al Tilal.
Al Tilal.
Yeah, Scott Dixon. He's had this horse. He's only run this horse once.
This must be a monster gamble, though. This favourite.
This was
absolutely no fault.
This Al Tilal was about 33-1 this morning.
Was it?
The other one for money is Fair and Square. Ron Harris again. Rob Ormby rides the other one again. And I heard that this horse is well thought of at Ron's.
Right.
And David rode it first time out at Windsor. Finished second on it.
Yep.
And can be a bit keen. But
he's got form at Wolverhampton now.
Yes, he has got form.
He's got form at Wolverhampton, finishing third, and then he was third at Lingfield, and then he was third at Lingfield again.
Yes.
Disappointing at Southall. But now he's a 3-year-old.
Yep.
So it's his first run as a 3-year-old. And they haven't given him any time off over the
winter.
He's been running September, October, November, December. So they've kept him going. So obviously he's obviously a horse that likes the weather. Or they just want to try and sneak a win into him.
And there was a lot of money for the horse this morning, see, which is the owners like a little bit of a punt, I think. Malcolm, right? I mean, David said that.
So I am going to go for.
I was quite surprised when I heard you saying that it's the hardest thing physically you've ever had to do. And given you rode all those winners, that sounds remarkable.
Yeah, no, unbelievable how much it's so intense on your body. Everything is moving.
I'm going to go for Taquat.
Oh, Taquat.
I'm obviously a fan of Tom Markham because I've gone for him again. But
for me, you teamed up.
So you're both going for Taquat, are you?
Well, I like to see them before.
I just think.
Yeah, I mean, it's very.
He's had 3 runs,
he
66, and hasn't ran terribly. He's ran over 7 furlongs at Wolverhampton, and then he ran over 6 furlongs at Wolverhampton, improving every time. And now he's running over 5 furlongs at Wolverhampton. So obviously, he thinks he's got pace.
A bit to fall, isn't it?
Yeah.
By Pivotal as well, Finley.
Who?
She very
By
well
Pivotal
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like Pivotal.
Yeah.
And it's a filly.
Yeah.
So obviously you think
Unfortunately, the great man is dead himself.
Because they interesting enough, they ran her over 5 furlongs at Sandown first time out. So she obviously showed plenty of speed at home for her to run and in a pretty hot maiden at Sandown because the winner went on to run in a class 2 at Haydock of that race.
Yeah, Alan King's horse, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So obviously they thought she had speed and then ran on the new weather and has just try to maybe just get her a mark of 66, which is very low. So I think I'm going for Taquat. For me, I think that's a very interesting bet. Not bet, but
Harry says, I'm with you, Charles, on I'm with you, Charles, on Tate's each way. Faith too short on what he's done. Marquand can lift them home.
He can lift them home. Strong as an ox.
Yeah. That's how I read the race, Harry. I don't know. It's just it's a very quirky race, isn't it? But you'd probably be more in the know with Tate's horses than me, Harry. So if it's coming from you, I'm definitely more stronger now hearing from you. But yeah, it's just one of them, isn't it?
Thank you for that, Harry.
Fancy. Harry, just your thoughts. I mean, David O'Meara's 0 form and they've had a gamble.
Yeah,
David O'Meara must be a great trainer. Group 1 winning trainer in Dubai.
Interesting enough, Scott Sears told me this horse at 7 o'clock. He said 7:30 David O'Meara's horse, no form whatsoever, but backed into fave. you know, you can't get away from that.
I
But
just
Um,
have to leave the studio for 1 second for personal reasons.
So yeah, we're gonna wait for the 15-14 minutes till the off of the next, and hopefully we can pick one out here.
and Dave's got one more ride left, doesn't he? He rides for Robbie Brislin in the last.
I'm back, guys.
Harry also says he can land them, but on form you couldn't have O'Meara's, Charles.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm saying. You can't have Amira's on the form, but
No.
someone knows something we don't know. You
Exactly.
get what I mean? Who's that?
So,
I see Scott's trying to make me look bold on his old Snapchat, trying to send a video of me making me with no hair with my little goatee.
Listen, Scott, it won't be long. The hat has to stay on because I ain't got much hair myself.
The same with me, Scott.
You're receding, are you?
Well, have you seen the whole family? Unless I'm Pat's son, I'll be all right.
Bald is beautiful.
Exactly.
Exactly.
As Robert would say, and you would say.
Yes, I see that.
I think you have to say.
Yeah.
You have to say that.
Bold is beautiful.
Bald is beautiful.
I mean, that's the way. Well, we're not too. Well, we're a little bit off post time here, guys. Another tricky event.
Yeah, I think it's quite an interesting race this one in the next actually. Better than the
Well, do you know if
better than
David
the five
O'Meara
furlong
lands
race
the
we've seen
gamble,
before.
fair play.
Yeah, fair play.
Because free.
And they pick the right jockey for the race anyway.
No. Yeah. Well, he has to ride them, doesn't he? If Danny doesn't ride, he rides.
He's
Came from Miss Ella Maria Holder in Ireland.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It might be a queue coming on me about that.
Yeah,
Listen, I can't go away from Tate. I think it's a great each way price at 8-1. Got great little bits of form. And,
the dam didn't do very good at all. And
it's one of them. You can go through the race 100 times and you talk yourself into one or the other.
the dam was actually.
I just think Tate's is very well drawn. I think a draw is key in these races.
The dam was actually.
I mean, he's drawn in the wing as well, Jason Watson, you know.
Yeah,
Or
it's
on the
hard.
outside, there's a non-runner in there, so he's drawn on the outside of things.
But if you go back to the Grand Dam, you're talking about horses running into the 122s with O'Meara's, you know.
Yeah.
You know. Majors Cast, best racing post rate 922.
Majors Cast, Hannah.
114. Was that
Anyone talking in the chat? Is it?
Jeremy
Is that
Nacida, that
someone
was. No, we've got no more messages at the moment.
Any emails? We've had plenty of emails in today, guys. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you very much for your interaction. Very good of you.
Yeah. At least we haven't had the girl on from last time.
We haven't got Dean on, have we? We didn't have Dean on board.
Kept being there without the weather.
Oh yeah, that was
Nightmare she
was her name Nadia, wasn't it? Was it Nadia? I can't remember now. She wanted to know what the weather was like in Lambo. You know, Nadia, if you listen, the weather's still cold at Lambo. I'm sure, right, that the money talks volumes of the O'Meara, but this could easily turn into a bit of a messy race.
Do you want a little sing song?
A little sing-song, like
Yeah, like
Angels?
in between races, just get the karaoke machine out. What do you think?
No, I don't think so.
No, okay. I'm just saying I'm quite
you were
I'm
king
quite good at
karaoke.
karaoke. Yeah, I'm good.
And I don't think we'll get the ghost equipment out neither.
No, well, Scott was. Well, I was asking for the REM pod, and Scott knows what a REM pod is. So
So do you do a bit of ghost in Scott?
yeah, Scott, do you believe in ghosts? That's the
Do
question.
you like ghosts?
because we had a very paranormal
We had
experience yesterday
where to?
here
Yes.
when the lampshade fell out of the cupboard. and
Oh
smashed
yes, the lampshade fell out the window. Oh,
Out the cupboard.
Out the cupboard.
It
Yeah. that
opened,
was-
the cupboard opened
Opened
and
by
it
itself,
smashed
yes.
by itself. We were in the other room and we got the REM pod out, didn't we?
That was very scary.
And
Is that a ghost? Is it a ghost channel? Or is it...
No.
no, right, that's
No.
no.
He says
No,
no.
it's definitely
Oh
no.
no. He
No,
says
I'm with you,
it's
Scott.
a Scott.
It's a racing channel.
we don't believe in no ghosts. We're not scared of any ghosts neither.
I am. I'm scared of ghosts.
Oh, I'm
if it
not.
was a ghost, I was scared last night.
Were you
Yeah,
honest?
yeah. When the thing fell out the cupboard.
Did it scare
Yeah,
you?
it scared the hell out of me.
Well,
It's
I
more
was
money for the mirror also.
I was here with my uncle Ginger,
9 to 4.
Yeah.
and I heard someone knocking the door. When I opened the door, there was no one there.
oh my god.
Was it Dave and Mirror with this 9 to 4 chance?
Yes, it's being
Yeah.
still being backed, guys.
Can't get enough of this. Now this could be the biggest gamble of the year, guys.
It could well be, Charles.
And we're DRC Racing.
I'm still with Scott Dixon's also,
Yeah.
and I hope
But
I hope they get a winner, because they work very hard.
oh, can't be on things.
Mick Shannon's is none of us has mentioned Mick's also in the
Nope,
race,
we haven't.
and it must have a great chance.
With the great man on.
Yes, with Thor on it.
Oh, Hammer Hanson.
Still a maiden. Still
Yeah.
a maiden.
I think they all are, aren't they?
Yeah. They're all yet to get the head in
think-
front.
I think. What is that? Is that the horse? Tell me this correct. If that's 17 runs without a win,
Uh,
have a look.
Bonita B.
He's answered that before. We're faking him about the last boat is sinking. Who do you say is Luke or Jason?
19 runs without a win.
19 runs without a win.
19 runs without a win. A 3-year-old.
Well, 6 minutes to post. It's only a small amount of field again, really.
How many we got?
Harry says. Harry says. Biggest
Oh.
gamble of the year was David Evans, newcomer. If you remember, Charles backed on the show as well. Which horse was that, Charles?
What?
The Dave's newcomer.
Dave Evans?
Yeah.
Ask him. What was it?
Oh,
What was the name of
Pardon
that,
me.
Harry?
Christ, we're only 2 weeks into the year, Harry.
Oh, I do remember it. Yes. Big gamble on it, wasn't it?
I wonder if George Rook's going to come into the chat at all.
Have you?
I tried to message him. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
what did
George
he
Rook
say?
might come in.
He's definitely
I've-
coming into the studio
I've sent
to
you
do
the
a
link.
Q&A.
Just send him the link, and he should be have the link on it, and we can get him in. We can
What's
get
Harry
him
saying?
in. Harry says. This was when Harry said it was called choice 40s into 130 in 10 minutes on the show. Ooh,
Dave Evans,
Dave Evans.
this year.
40s into 130 in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes. Well, this is probably took me through the day. But you got the stats behind you, I know, so I'm not going to try and challenge you, Harry. But make
I
a
know
fool of me, but,
good yard that Dave Evans. He's
have you heard any whispers of the Dave Evans horse? Because I haven't really.
No, I don't get whispers, mate.
I'm with Mark One. Yeah.
Right.
I thought his horse was got going a bit late the other day. It was the midget the widget.
Midget on a mission.
Midget on a mission.
That's Dave's written that.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
and it won,
finished.
didn't
He finished second on it, didn't he, Charles?
Didn't it win?
Or third? Was
Didn't it win?
Second.
Didn't it win yesterday?
It did win a race at Lingfield,
No,
didn't it?
recently.
That was over a mile and a quarter, and
Right.
it dropped it back to a mile. bit unlucky in running. I thought got going a bit too late. I thought on form had the beating of the actual winner on the Chelmsford run, because very unlucky at Chelmsford.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a
Someone's
run.
dismounted here.
Say hi to Amy Jones, who's watching from Shropshire.
Hello, Amy. Happy to meet you on the channel.
Yeah, she wants to comment, but she doesn't know how to. So,
right.
So I'm not too sure how.
That's all you've got to do, Amy.
Yes. Explain to her how you comment on the live feed.
Right. How to join in with the live chat.
I think you have to subscribe.
Yes, you have
Amy,
to.
If you want to comment.
First of all, you need to sign up to YouTube. Just put your email in and form an account
If
on.
you've got an account, just subscribe
YouTube.
to our channel.
And then you can subscribe then, because.
And then you have to subscribe to comment, do you?
Yeah. You basically got to subscribe.
Yeah, tell her to subscribe.
Go on to the link, and then you will see the live chat rolling up on the right hand side of the page. And we hope to hear from you. Scott says Gina Mangdon rode it the other day when it won. Good riding, Gina.
Yeah.
Was that midget on a mission, Scott? Yeah.
No, this was
No?
choice. This was choice when it was backed in from 40s into 130.
Oh, okay.
I think
No.
Scott and Harry might become friends.
No, David was rode midget on a mission.
Yeah.
Harry's he's a avid gambler like yourself and a good judge. Also, Scott, and I can definitely judge that Harry knows what he's talking about.
There's still more money for David and Miras.
Midget on a
This
mission.
wins.
Yeah.
Oh, midget on a
Yeah,
mission.
it won. When did it win, Scott? Tell us when it won. It won a couple of days ago, I'm sure it did.
It won a few
It
days
won
ago.
just
did it?
after Dave rode it at
Right.
Kempton.
Kempton, right.
Yeah.
So he took it out.
It ran very soon after Kempton.
So was that
I'm
over
sure.
a mile and a quarter?
Tell me if I'm right, Scott. It did win after Dave rode at Kempton.
I didn't see it.
There's so much money for this Amira horse. Like, I know there's 40s into this and that, Harry, but this thing hasn't stopped coming. Can you have it, yes or no?
On
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So it ran 2 days after, was it? 2
Yeah,
days
must
after Kempton. Kempton's
2
a
days,
Monday, is it?
Yeah, 2 days. Kempton was.
Never on a Monday, though, Kempton.
No, Kempton was on
It's always Wednesdays.
Wednesday.
nights.
Wednesday night. It
At
was.
Lingfield won. Wednesday, Lingfield won. When did
Oh.
Dave ride midget on a mission then?
I thought he rode it at Kempton. So it must have been the following day then, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kempton.
Scott says Lingfield when it won.
Yeah, I did see it win.
David won on it at Lingfield, didn't he? Well, so it must have been.
So short.
We're just coming up to post time for the 7:30 at Wolverhampton. 5
Harry.
furlongs and 21 yards.
Harry, please comment. I mean,
He-
on the
he is-
exchanges,
he
it's
is-
so strong.
He's here. Look, he's commented. Harry.
Oh yeah, Harry
Let's see what he
says. Harry says, I can't on paper, Charles, but when O'Meara takes a swing for you, for one, you've got to be worried.
Yeah, and it's on
If
exchanges, it's strong, Harry.
If opposing it.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you.
And Scott says 4 days before Kempton.
Yeah, so midget on a mission ran on. It was 4 days. So Dave rode it on the 8th at Kempton, which was a Saturday. Kempton. Yeah, and then Dave rode it, finished 3rd when we were watching it on the Saturday, and then I did see it win, and it beat Rockfire, John Gosden's.
Did it?
Yeah.
Good God.
So it won off a mark of 52, and it
yes.
It did have 878.
They're all
but it
in.
had
Yeah,
a
they're all
872.
in, and good luck to the Amira team because I personally hope they land the.
So we've
gamble.
gone for Taquat.
We have, but hopefully the Amira team land the gamble because that has been strong.
And they're off in
throughout.
racing, guys.
I think it's
Good
out
luck.
the back,
Good
though.
luck to all your
Out the
selections.
back.
So Tom Marcan
Amira's
has
is out the back early.
gone. Tom Marcan has
Yeah.
gone forward.
Amira's is out the back early.
Or is O'Meara's in
No, it's out the back.
outpaced?
Look at that.
And
Well, we're in a great posse. Tom
Marcan, Taquat is in a
posse.
great posse.
We're going
They're going
quick.
quite fast. This thing's all
I
to
mean, we
catch in
couldn't
front.
see him come out the gate, but I tell you one thing:
This thing is flying in front. I tell
This
you
one
now.
is Ron's
Rob
horse.
Hornby, Grace Harris. Doesn't be catching. Marquand.
Very interesting.
Yes.
That
Marquand is giving it every chance. Finishes third. Great each way for the team.
Yes.
Unless one comes and gets it late on. We're third.
Oh dear,
very close
that
finish.
was very tight. Oh, we've
Don't
got
think it got up, but
we've got
Bonnie
Dean,
B.
we've got Dean on.
Mick
Hi
Shannon.
guys, hiya Dean. You just finished.
Bonnie
work?
B. Mick
Hi,
Shannon.
That was one of our selections.
Mick Shannon.
We did
Bonnie
we
B.
did give it a mention. It
No,
was
did it get up?
19.
No, it didn't.
No,
No, it didn't.
Ron's won it. Ron's won it.
No, Grace Harris's.
Ron.
Ron Harris.
Was it?
Yeah, Ron.
Yeah.
Ron Harris.
That's the one that David rode first time out as a 2-year-old, and they thought
Did
a
it
lot
win?
of the horse.
Well,
Yeah, he's
closest
won.
finish of the night, that
He's
was.
won.
Yeah.
Cool.
He likes,
Yeah, it's one.
I'll tell you
Just
one
got
thing, the mirrors, Harry, you just got to go on paper, mate. And we had a great selection in Tate's.
Hi guys.
Finished third.
Just got from work. Perfect.
Scott says Benito B wins. he
Benito
said.
B. That's
We think that Ron's might have held on, Scott.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not sure.
the
And Dean says, "Hi boys, just got back from work. Oh, welcome Dean to the channel."
But a great selection there. Each way selection from Harry and myself.
I did give it
James.
mentioned.
Yeah, James
I
Tate.
did mention, yeah.
Listen, I
is that for Hammer Hansen in second?
Yeah, Thor. Come
Yeah.
second, yeah.
yeah.
If this
Unlucky.
if the photo finishes
Very
that,
unlucky.
I'd
I'd
Well,
like to
that's-
try and get him. This is his last ride of the night. So
Oh, they've got the
they've gone
camera.
for
They've
it.
got they've got the camera on
They've got the camera on full.
on Thor.
I don't think it's one.
there's no way.
I don't think it's
Some
one.
ride by Thor. To be fair,
There's no. I don't think.
I think he was
No,
in
there's
front
no,
after.
there's no thing up yet.
I don't
Maybe
think.
it might be a dead.
I don't think for 4-1. I think Will Pornby held on.
Hopefully we get 4 on anyway after. But
Yes.
I mean, this thing's flown.
I think Rob
okay,
thought he
right.
was away in sailing, so he kind of
We're hoping to get Thor on the channel on his journey back from Wolverhampton.
What did you make of the race, guys?
I think if Thor did get up, it would have been an incredible ride. The horse was hanging left up the straight, and it would be an incredible.
He's
incredible.
just.
Kinda
would
one,
have said-
kinda
no,
one.
no, I think.
Oh, I don't know. It's very close.
I don't know.
His head was up, wasn't it?
It's hard to look at this
I think
angle.
it's very, very tight.
We'll leave it to the judge.
Yes.
Possible dead heat, everyone.
Yeah,
we
could
was a
be,
dead heat last Friday.
we
when
could
were
be
on
in dead
live.
heat
Was there?
territory. Yeah.
Can't be 2 dead heats live in.
Thor's got up.
Scott says Thor has got up.
Oh, hang on. Well, he's getting an interview, so he must have
Yeah.
won.
No.
Interesting that.
So he's up. When
Yes, well done to Thor. So well done to Thor.
Great ride that was.
19 runs without a win. This was.
Hopefully we're
Right.
going to get him on because that's his last ride. So
Yeah,
This is the horse that
he's
we
going
didn't,
to
we didn't-
hopefully come on when he's on. Can we text him?
and this is the horse that we didn't talk about at all, did we? Until last
No,
week?
we said. I said we
You
should
talked
give
about it
the
last
shot.
night.
We give
I
the
mean, that
Shannon,
is the short of the short heads.
Yeah, very short. Well, that looks still. Oh yes, you can see just got up. And
Oh,
Wow.
fuck me.
bloody hell, that's
Yeah,
tight.
jeez.
I
How
think
can
that's
you
dead.
call it?
How can you call that?
Can't call that. Can you?
I mean, this
No,
horse
it's
here.
exactly a dead heat.
Yeah, but
isn't it?
this horse here. This is his leg in front, is it? Yeah.
It doesn't matter about
That's
legs.
the problem.
No, I know that, but it looked like a bit of a white.
No, unbelievable.
The horse has got a white face. It's easy to see
Yeah.
on the line. Well,
I mean, sometimes you
What
get
do you think,
an optical
guys?
illusion. What do
Just
you think,
comment
guys?
in there,
Let
comment.
us know what your thoughts are. How are you, Dean?
is Dean still watching?
Yeah, Dean's watching. Yeah, he's live.
Thor got up. We'll have 4 on.
Good jockey thought. Plugged him earlier.
He
I'd
said-
love to have a name, Thor Hammer
Did
Hansen.
he say? Yeah, Thor Hammer.
Thor
It's
Hammer Hansen?
Thor
Like,
Hammer.
I love Marvel.
It's Norwegian, isn't it? But he's
German.
yeah, of course he's German. But what I'm saying, Thor Hammer,
Yeah.
is Norwegian
Oh, is it?
because it's the Thor.
And his dad was
He's
a
got
very
a
good
hammer,
jockey.
hasn't Yeah.
Very good jockey. Rode over 1,000 winners, I think.
Dean says, I fancy the Hannon's horse in the last.
Okay.
Now he's handicapping.
Write that down.
Yeah, we've got
Get your
that.
pen and write that down. Let's have a little gander at it. I'm just going to go to the restroom, people.
Man,
We're hoping that David might.
can you
David's horse
believe
might
that
run well, yeah.
David
Um,
Probert, Tom Marquand, and haven't ridden a winner tonight?
No.
Can you believe that, guys?
This horse of Robbie
Surely, we have to get one.
Robbie Brisson's might run well, yeah. I got a. It's one at finished ninth last time at David rode it last time. Pulled hard, held up. Young leaders ridden over one out. Jockey said the gelding stopped quickly. I can't remember that race. But I've really picked here in the
You've gone through the form book, Carl.
yeah, I like the
Yeah.
I like Mr. Ginger Ninja here for Derek Shaw again. I do. I think must have a great chance. But I'm hoping Dave does well. Dean says
Give us a
love the
thumbs
show,
up,
boys. Going to
guys."
come up in the next few weeks. Can't wait to see you all. Oh no, we can't wait to see you, Dean. We'll take you up a gallops and we'll show you around.
Okay, so we have the lucky last, everybody.
Yeah,
Come
the
on,
lucky
Harry.
last.
Get us a winner. Come on. Let's have it.
I think the one that I picked out in here is Mr. Ginger Ninja. It's got an RPR of 75, an official rating of 46. Has run well in the past.
Harry and Scott, come on, you can tip us a winner.
Still a maiden.
I actually fancy one that is on the drift.
Um,
Hannon's, I fancied Hannon's, but it's on the drift. Same. Jordan on the wing. Probably
And
not
this is-
ideal.
This is Daniel's only ride for Clipper Logistics, isn't it? Where's it?
Exactly.
So must
He
have
probably
a-
has to go though. But
Yeah, he has to go. But
I wouldn't read too much into that. You know, when you're
Yeah.
retained on a big retainer like they are, they have to go nowadays. But yeah, it is his own ride. He could have probably have a ride, couldn't he?
yeah, of course he could. Yeah.
Well, I don't know his weight and everything, but yeah, 100%. We're
We hope you were enjoying the show, guys. He's gonna go. Scott says, I'm gonna go for
Dinner.
Benzema in this
he
one.
needs his dinner, Scott.
Scott, are you drinking tonight, Scott? You got a beer?
Benzema, he says, which is David O'Meara and Jason Watson.
So which
Drawn well, actually. Drawn well.
Well, he's got some decent breeding as well, Charles. But hasn't done.
Scott is put the cat among the pigeons, and I like that.
Run well at Newcastle.
This is what the channel's all about.
Yeah.
Getting people's feedback. Because
What
Harry, what do you fancy?
I can't.
Don't run away from
I
us now,
can't
Harry. 'Cause
understand why he was 9-4 favourite in a Class 4, and then he was 11-1 in a Class 6. Right. Prior to that, he was second in a Class 6 in Newcastle, but went off 9-4 favourite in a different grade. Went up 2 grades and still was favourite.
Yeah.
You know. So
What do you think is a handicap good thing?
yeah, he's very well handicapped. Very well handicapped. And the dark horse is obviously going to be Richard Tanners, and he's going to. This is the one that's coming in. He's got his 3 runs.
What's Harry saying?
Harry says, concerned about the draws, but if away, well, spare the profits, will go close. Marquand on. Hopefully, he can leave with a winner. Okay.
To be honest, a channel with Tom Marquand and David Provert riding in most races, you wouldn't think both of them would leave without a winner. But Harry. Finley. Yeah. Smart one,
Yeah, smart. My son.
is it? Yeah.
Right, amazing. So we've had a good day so far at Wolverhampton.
We think that Mark actually bought the horse out of the cellar off of.
I just want to say fair play to Scott
Across
Sears,
the
who's been watching from the start, hasn't he?
Yes, Scott's
Been
been with us.
watching for the
Oh,
last
he's
2.5,
been good.
3 hours. So
Yes, great
Scott,
I
Scott.
think he's
Sorry.
been enjoying it. Let me know. Let me know if you got it on your phone, your laptop, or the TV. Scott, our stream,
He had his first winner on the pony race.
and yeah, let us know what you're watching our stream on.
Yeah. Well, Harry's keeping the faith in Marquand.
I'm gonna keep the faith with Derek Shaw because I think his yard's turn in a corner, and I think it's
Cam
Mr.
Hardy,
Ginger Ninja.
great jockey, Cam Hardy. I love Cam.
Yeah, Cam.
Great
Hardy,
character
great
of the way
character.
around.
Yeah, great character.
I've known him for many years, and if I say come on, he'll come on in a heartbeat.
Who will?
Cam Hardy.
Cam.
Yeah.
Great friend of mine.
Yeah.
Love him. I love him to pieces. I think he had a rough deal with Hannon, and he's made it up north, and he's married now, sorted himself out. Great guy. Love him to ride winners.
Is this the second last race coming up now?
Yeah.
This is the last race.
The
8
last-
o'clock is the last.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
This is the last race.
The lucky last.
Okay, so
Scott's gone for O'Meara's, right?
Yes, Scott,
everyone, do you want to put in what you think in the chat? What horse you think's gonna win the lucky last?
Well, Scott says he likes Benzema, which is David O'Meara and Jason Watson. Dean likes what was it? It was Richard Tannen's when he didn't say the name, but it's Richard Tannen's horse.
Okay. So what are you tipping?
I'm going for Derek Shaw's.
What are you tipping, Phil?
I haven't actually had a look yet.
Dean,
I'm just
likes
no good. I
Battle
just pick.
Point.
I'm
Dean
no
likes
good.
Battle
I
Point.
don't look.
You
at
have
them.
a suggestions.
Yes,
You like
suggestions.
Martin
So,
Dwyer
yeah,
on Racing UK.
I like
Um,
Mr.
You
Ginger
are
Ninja.
Martin Dwyer, but better.
yeah.
I know he's ridden the Derby.
Derby winner. What was the name of his winner in the Derby?
One more race.
Mr. Percy, is it?
Sir Percy.
Sir Percy,
And then
Mr. Percy,
obviously
Sir Percy.
a great jockey.
Great
No
jockey.
disrespect, to win the Derby is great, and
Yeah,
just fortunate that he's a good jockey, 100%.
yeah,
No
great.
slagging him, but Finn is our
Persian punch.
Martin Dwyer. Okay, I'm going for guys.
I'm pile
I'm going to
driver.
try to get
Pile
4
driver.
out of the 8, so I'm going for a 50%.
Scott says still a maiden, but
I'm-
ran well for a place in a couple. Ran well for place a couple of times, and Scott says pile driver of Martin Dwyer's. Yes, Martin Dwyer, pile driver, great horse.
Yeah, great horse.
It ran well in Hong Kong, didn't it? It took it over to Hong Kong.
So my tip, because to be honest, in life, in general, he doesn't ever fail me. And it didn't have the greatest of trips on the way round the last day. And he's drawn in the box seat. He never normally goes out without a winner. He has ridden 41 winners for the campaign in the all-weather title. And I have to go for a 50% strike rate tonight. I'm going for the David.
Robbie Brisbane.
David Probert,
Yes.
Robbie Brisbane.
Wouldn't put anyone off.
To get me 4 out of the 8. And I'm looking for you, Dave.
I am going for
That's my tip.
Benzema. David Ramirez.
Someone else likes Benzema, don't they? I think it was Scott. Scott
Was
liked,
it?
Yeah, Scott liked Benzema.
Lovely.
And Dean likes Battle Point. Any others want to come on and give us your selections? And I've gone for
Point looks so
and I've gone for Mr. Ginger Ninja.
You a ginger ninja, are you?
I wish I was Ginger Ninja.
You're not ginger. Are you a ninja?
Yes, I'm a ninja.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
No, it looks an open race, but we're all having a crack, and that's our selections.
Yes. So we hope.
It'd probably be ridiculous that.
Dean says, Finley, I'm watching on the TV, but also got you on the phone, which comes through 2 seconds later or 2 seconds sooner.
Who's that?
Oh, Dean, he's watching. He said he's watching us
Oh, on his TV.
on his
cool.
TV,
He's obviously got a smart
and
TV.
then he watches, but he's also watching you on the phone, and he comes through 2 seconds sooner. So obviously, it
takes time.
Yeah, his phone is streaming quicker than his TV, because we've got YouTube on our TV, which is streaming live now, and DRC Racing streaming live from.
It's great to have Finley on board tonight.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it actually.
Great.
Oh, good.
Good old
Great
fun.
interaction.
Yeah, been fun. Hopefully next week we get more and more people in,
Yes, we will.
enjoying a good time.
I'm sure that it'll build up a bit of steam once people start to see our channel, Charles, and start to interact. And
Yeah, I
Can you
mean,
get that on the big screen? The
we haven't disappointed. We've tipped a few winners and obviously short prices, but
yes,
at the end of the day, it was small fields tonight, and it was great for everyone to get involved. And
how long after the last do you stay alive for?
and just knock off when all the comments go, and
Yeah.
that's it. Really. It's great
So we're
YouTube.
just waiting for the lucky last now.
Yeah, 10 minutes before the off.
oh, there we go. Look, it comes up there. DRC Racing subscribe. See, so once they actually come onto our live stream, they'll be able to subscribe.
They get asked to subscribe, do they?
Knock off when all the comments go, and that's it.
See, so
Yeah, so we're just waiting for the lucky last now.
picture quality
Yeah,
is not
10
very
minutes before
good
the off.
there, is it? Oh, there we go. Look, it comes up there. DRC Racing subscribe. See, so once they actually come onto our live stream,
David, you look like they get asked this sort of silhouette in there. Maybe it's the jacket. I
see.
wonder what it'd be interesting to wear a green top.
Okay, if I wore a green top, I'd be invisible.
That'd be cool. Actually, try it.
No, we went to that with. This is not.
I've got my green coat.
This is not a paranormal channel. This is a racing channel, and we're only 10 minutes away from the last race, the lucky last.
Had no girls on tonight. Every girl's welcome.
Scott says, Finley, what horse are you most looking forward to riding again in a race?
What I was looking forward to was Seaforth. You know that horse, Scott.
Oh yes,
Seaforth,
I remember that.
I used to love riding him, but he has injured himself. So I'm not sure whether he will ever race again.
Yeah.
He got injured, yes. So I don't think I'll be riding him again. But we got a lot of nice horses at Richard Hughes stable for this summer, 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds. So hopefully, potentially could be stable jockey there this summer when I'm back riding in May. So And yeah, it would have been C4 if he was back. But Adrian's got a lot of good rides and a lot of horses that are ready to win.
Has he
What
still
was
got Cooper S?
No,
She's got.
he's got the sprinter I won on called I can't remember the name.
Is that
But I've won on him at Chepstow, and he's got Ken Stone.
oh, Ken Stone? That one the other day, didn't it? Ken
Yes.
Stone, yeah.
Yeah. Tyler Hurd rode it
Yeah,
at Wolverhampton.
that's right. Scott says, oh, Plancina. Plancina.
Plancina, yes.
David rode.
Yeah,
David's one on that,
I like
wasn't he?
riding
Yeah.
her because she's a filly that you have to ride very different. You have to drop her out and sit off the pace and then come with a late run. I remember winning on her and just got up by a head or a neck against Tyler Saunders
Okay.
at Wolverhampton. So Adrian's a very good trainer.
Yeah, very good trainer.
So yeah, any of Adrian's horses and any of my boss's horses, they get back riding because I've got a 17% strike rate for my boss since I started.
Have you?
Yeah, the highest strike rate of any jockey that's ridden for him. Whoever, yeah.
Good boy.
Looking forward to riding his horses again.
It'd be great to see you back on the track.
Yeah, it'd be absolutely fantastic.
It's great
Can't
for you
wait.
to come in.
It's been a long road for me.
Looking forward
and
to it.
I'm more excited than anything. Like
Yeah.
I'd chop my right leg off to get my license back now. Not many people would do that, so
Yeah.
Well, don't do that.
Not
Yeah,
literally.
definitely won't get you.
not literally, but theoretically, I would do that just to get my license back right now. So that is how much
Yeah.
I want it.
I
And,
don't think that's very good.
Keep your
DRC
legs
Racing
intact.
advises you not to chop your leg off.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'd like
if
you
there
to
was any,
come on
if
there
there was
every
any,
Friday if you want. You know.
yeah, if there was any,
Invitations.
if there's any magic serum I could take that could get my license back a bit sooner, then I'll take it. But
I
Just
have
gonna sit it
magic
out now.
potions sometimes in my
in your coffee.
in my pocket,
Oh,
but not tonight. I'm
you
afraid.
normally have it in your coffee, don't you?
Sometimes in my tea.
Oh, tea.
Peach
You have it in
and
your
tips.
coffee though.
What?
Magic potions.
Oh, magic potions. No, we don't take magic
It's like a love
potions.
potion, isn't it?
Is it? So I'm not quite sure on that one.
They say lucky in love,
No magic potions for any of us.
lucky in life, no luck in love. That's me. Lucky in life and no.
I wonder what Scott thinks about magic potions.
Cam rides my horse, Charles.
Cam?
Yeah, Cam Hardy. He rides mine.
He definitely likes a magic potion.
Mr. Ginger Ninja,
Mate.
which I think's got a great chance.
Well,
Um,
they're all counting down, and Stuart Williams. Nice to give that a mention there. Just pop that 2, 3.
oh yes,
Jason Watson, not Jason Watson. Jason Hart.
Jason Hart.
Link up with Mark Johnson last year. Holly Doll going for the 4-timer.
Going for a 4-timer. Ollie riding Archie's horse.
Derek Shaw.
The one I think
Well,
has got a great chance. Mr.
You
Ginger
know,
Ninja.
he got you out of trouble tonight, I
Yes,
suppose.
we go for the double. We've got David riding for Robbie Brisland. There's no money for David's horse, though, is it? Is it
Yeah, but he doesn't gamble, does he?
Robbie Brisland? No, I don't think he does actually.
Plancina.
Any emails? I think there is a little email there.
Oh yeah, got an email. Have a look at it, David. Do you want me to read it out?
Yeah, read it out.
Yeah, you can read it out.
Hi, studio.
What's his name?
Colin.
Colin.
Colin. Hello, Colin.
Where's he from? Does it say where he's from?
Yeah,
Or not?
he's from Colin.
Click on it there, will
Colin
you?
is from Scotland.
Oh, it's Colin from Scotland.
But share the profits in the last, he said. Dean says, "Go on, boys, show them."
Is that what Colin said?
Yeah, no. Colin says, "Hi guys, I've been watching you for quite some time. Love your channel, love the interaction,
Oh, that's nice.
but not sure how to comment on your live chat." Well, what you got to
Right,
do,
okay.
Colin, is go to your YouTube channel, set up your account with YouTube, and then once you've actually set it up, press the little subscribe button, and that's as easy as it is.
And then you can click on comments,
We hope
or,
to see you soon,
or if you're on
Colin.
your phone, it should say live chat, Colin. So thank you, Colin, from
Thank you.
whereabouts in Scotland?
He's from Hoyk. Hoyk.
Hoyk.
Yeah.
Hoyk.
That's in the borders, isn't it? That's on the borders. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Hoyk is an island, isn't
He's
it?
nearly
No,
English.
Hoyk is in.
I wouldn't call you yourself Scottish, to be honest, Colin.
What's it
It's nearer England.
Does it say how old he is?
No, it doesn't say. Oh, yes, Vinny. Anyway, the
And he
runners.
rides pony racing.
Who?
Colin.
How do you know he rides pony racing?
I know he does.
Yeah.
Good fella. On the
Colin.
pony racing sites.
Oh, he's from.
He's only 12.
Oh, there he goes, David Probert.
We don't like to sort of promote gambling, Colin. So please
No.
don't get the bug.
Yeah.
Especially me.
Hmm?
Especially Marsh. I don't.
No, but you're a shoe punter.
I just like watching racing,
Yes, same with me. I like watching.
and I do not bet.
Do you like the? You just go on the Charles Street because it's my name's Charles.
Dean Holmes said, "Go on the boys." Oh, you've read that one out.
Yes, we
go on the
got-
boys.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't
Share the
actually go
profits
for,
in the last.
Charles
Let's have a look at
Street
that
in race.
I laid
went,
it.
No,
You went on the lane. Did you?
no, I do not lay horses, and I don't go doing stupid things like
Lay it.
that. It's
That just must be me then.
it's a mugs game.
Well, you know, people make a lot of money being mugs.
Well, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the show. Mine is Mr. Ginger
We got it's
Ninja.
Division 2, right? This is
Hmm?
the 5-film Division 2. The lucky last, as I described.
What's in the cup, Charles?
The Tom
What's in the
Markland
cup?
horse. Let's have a look.
PG tips.
PG tips. Charles is on the PG tips.
Smells good. Let's have a look at the last there. Get the what's
Plenty of sugar though.
Tom Markland's in the last.
Yeah,
Let's have a
sweet
look at,
tooth,
look at that one.
You got very sweet tooth, yes.
William Knights. It's called Share the Profits.
Oh, share the profits. Yes.
Poor
I
Callum
don't know, someone
can't
said
take
about-
the ride tonight because he's in Maidan.
yes.
Someone said about money for. Share
And
the Profits
poor
or something.
Harry Burns, he happened to get
Benzuma.
COVID, wasn't
Benz-
allowed to ride Simon Christmas back.
Can you get Benzuma up there on the old?
Yeah,
seat?
Benzema,
What's
that's
that?
David
It's
Ramirez.
second favourite now.
Yeah,
What's
it's,
full favourite?
still quite a lot of money for Benzema, Scott.
And Share the Profits money for as well.
Well,
Share the profits, good money for that. No, share the profits is slightly on the drift, Finley.
6.4 in the exchange.
Mr. Ginger Ninja come in a couple of points. And then we've got.
Just coming up to post time now, guys. I just wanted to say thank you very much for having me.
Oh yeah, that's great.
And,
We really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
We really
and
enjoyed the interaction.
we'll do it again next Friday.
We'd
So,
love you to come down.
Because I don't come down. I'm not here very often. So
No.
when I can get here, I can get it because I'm normally in the gym or at work. So getting fit.
they definitely done a great job coming down, and I know you're excited to promote the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying my best. And
Yeah.
it's
We've
getting
got
better.
loads of people behind us, as you know.
We've got a constant 5 viewers all day, pretty much. Did we get any higher? That's quite good. What did we have last time?
We should have a lot of it. I think.
We've probably got more, haven't we?
Yeah, of course it does. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Subscribe.
It
Oh,
doesn't
I see,
show up.
I
It
see.
doesn't show
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
half the
yeah.
time. See, so,
Yeah,
So
we're
make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys, please, if you're watching,
yeah, like and subscribe.
and then we'll know how many people are watching. Like and subscribe, yeah, definitely like.
And what colours is David?
Just the last one's going forward now, people.
Last one's going in.
If this wins, I'm at a 50%.
Last one
strike
going
rate.
in is
Well
Fame
done.
Monaghan.
Good luck,
Draw
guys,
8.
with all your selections. We hope you
If David gets this home at a 50% strike rate,
we had a great
I'll
evening.
take that.
One plate. Oh, no, wrong horse.
Holly got a great fucking positive.
Holly's jumped out and she's gone
She
off.
does what she does best.
Oh, someone's getting slaughtered on the row there. Who was that?
It was two of the same colours in front,
But
look.
she had a
Very
chance.
similar
Favourite
colours.
man, the man.
Yeah, she's
Fame Monaghan, yeah.
but David's
Dave's had a great
yeah,
position.
David's
Wouldn't want to be Jason Hart on the outside now.
I like to be on
You
Dave, just get me 50% strike rate.
And you'd be heading towards
Oh, he has to get a win.
you'd be heading towards Battle Point now, wouldn't you?
No, Dave up the inside.
Dave's got jumps, yeah.
Go
Go on, Dave.
Go
Go on, Dave.
Go on.
Go on, Dave.
Go on, Dave. Go on, Dave.
Nah, get
Go on,
swallowed.
Dave.
Get swallowed.
Yeah.
Get swallowed.
The last
Oh,
control
Adrian
favourite.
Porky Letos won the race. I
Great
think.
race that was, guys.
Phil Dennis, was it?
Great race.
Adrian
Yeah, Phil Dennis.
Lewis Edmonds.
Lewis Edmonds.
yeah, Lewis Edmonds.
Sorry.
Rated 65.
What comes second?
Adrian Keatley. The Jolly. A few Jollies have flown in tonight.
I think the second horse was Holly, was it? Holly second.
David had a lovely run up the inside, but just horse faded.
Yeah.
His horse emptied the last half furlong. Maybe the pressure
Holly
from the
was
horses on
second.
his outside.
No, it wasn't. Holly. It
This
was,
thing pissed in, really.
Great ride by Lewis Edmonds, actually. Who is
Well, there
is
you
that
go.
Jason Watson in the
Benzino run well.
Tom Marquand and David
Yeah.
Herbert going home without wins tonight.
Yeah.
You'd never think that on the night. And Danny Tubber.
Yeah.
Only with the one ride, finishing third. Yeah, Adrian Keatley, well done to the team.
And who was that? Who was second?
Favourite, another favourite for the night. For the favourite backers,
Yeah, well done,
The
guys.
favourites
If you
come
back the
in.
winner, great. Scott says Lewis Edmonds, mine got beat half a length.
look at this, done well to win as well. He switched it
And-
many times.
Yeah, he's come from the
Scott
back.
says
Jesus
Benzino was
Christ.
second. Benzino was second, right?
This done well to win.
Yeah.
Right up the inside.
And look at the gap he's gone
Switched
for.
it. Yeah.
Who would go for that gap now, guys? That's some good riding. That
Yeah.
you gotta be brave to go for a gap like that.
Wow.
But if it's
Yeah,
head
the
fits,
horse,
the horse fits.
Yeah.
I did have
The horse.
Adrian Porky as danger, but I didn't mention it.
Didn't plug it.
No, I didn't plug it.
If you want to show the camera that you did write that down, so they believe us.
Harry says, "Good show, lads. Catch you next week. See you for a pint soon, Charles."
Thanks,
Yeah,
Harry.
cheers.
Thank you, Harry.
Lovely to have you
I
here.
just couldn't get the 50% up, but
No.
anyway, that's life.
Would be getting in 33.3%.
Something like that.
Yeah, we done all right. I think we had
You win some, you lose some.
4 from
That's what I say.
4 from 8, was it?
Yeah,
4
free
from
flow.
8.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, guys. Anyway, thank you very much, and we us from DRC Racing wish you all good night, and thank you very much for your introduction and
Thank
everything.
you.
Thank you very much, guys. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Right.